Ugh. I got so excited that I found this overlay again, because for anybody that has been watching my streams or the dummy streams for a hot second, this was the very first background that we used for Monster of the Week. And this is a perfect excuse to use it again. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Happy Halloween.
Queen.
Hopefully, your kiddos went out, worked really hard, and got you some good candy this year.
Cannot. Wild thing to say.
Dude, listen,
I don't have kiddos.
it's the parent tax. You're like, I gotta go out into the cold with you. Give me your
Listen, my
receipts.
kids hate Milk Duds and Lemon Heads. They brought me all of their Milk Duds and Lemon Heads. They're like, Dad tax, here you go. I'm like, that's not how this works, but
Ooh,
thanks.
save some of them Milk Duds for me. I love myself a good milk.
Okay,
Oh, I love
so like
Milk Duds. Hell yeah.
Listen, Milk Duds are great. Lemon heads?
the first thing that like when I got braces as a kid, the first moment where I was like, oh, this is gonna suck, was I got my braces in September and then went trick-or-treating and realized that I had to really struggle to eat a Milk Dud. I was like, no.
Oh.
Oh, I hate this. I had one of them little boxes of Milk Duds lasted me an hour because I just had to lick it to death. I was like, nom, nom.
Basically, yeah. Just blam.
Ugh. Oro says, don't forget to leave your spooky cookies out for the Great Pumpkin.
I swear.
Sorry, what?
You never seen Charlie
Great
Brown and the Great
pumpkin, Charlie
Pumpkin?
Brown.
I mean, I want to say yes, but it's also been decades.
That's fair. Well, most of us here on this channel lived decades in the past, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Still long for the glory days.
Oh my gosh.
Back when I could actually stand up without my knees cracking.
What's that? Like, I haven't experienced that since I was a teenager.
I was gonna say, I was like, my knees been
cracking
cracking
or-
since high school. What do you mean? Like,
But any hoozles, friendly announcement in the event that you haven't caught any of the other streams that we've done for the rest, for, you know, the beginning of this week, we are raising money for Extra Life. That's this cute little blue
Yo.
box over here that looks severely out of place, but it's for the kids. It's allowed to look out of place. We've raised over $3,000 this year. That's incredible, you
awesome.
guys. Ugh. The big goal
That is awesome.
is The big goal is $5,000 this year. I think for me to beat my own personal goal, I think I only need like $400 left. Raven already smashed his goal.
With consent, I hope.
Oh, it was sudden, but it was still consensual. Okay.
Good, good.
I think trying to remember what the next big milestone for us is as a whole team. I think is another raffle for a
believe so.
one shot where you get to pick which of the
Yeah, the
W's
one-shot
DMs
raffle,
you would
yeah.
like to run for it. My next one is less than $200 away. And it is a dealer's choice stream, meaning you get to suggest my stream and we get to run with it. There are certain games that obviously I'm not going to play, like thanks but no thanks. I'm not playing any sexual games. I don't want to get TOS snapped again.
Yeah, you get kicked off of Twitch for playing games like that.
Some of them you can get away with. Not anything, yeah, not anything like vulgar, but like there are some games that I've creeped on and I'm like,
Also, for
line is
tonight's
gray.
game, the line is very gray. So, fun fact for everybody in the audience tonight, there is a special mechanic for tonight's game that I've built into this that nobody else knows about yet, which is why you might start to get a couple weird looks from the rest of the cast.
Oh, goody.
So part of the story, they're going to get to deal with a form of cultist type community. As such, there's a baseline of cultists that are going to be there that they have to deal with. Every $5 that gets donated tonight until we get up to that point will add another cultist to that group.
Okay, no.
Hello?
it's for a good cause, but sir,
It is for a good cause.
it's for a good cause.
Why?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
And for what it's worth, this is starting out as a level 8 party. When we enter into Act 2 after our break, midway through the stream, once they finish the first bit of the story that I have planned for tonight, they will level up to level 9. So they will have access to 5th level spells. Keep that in mind.
Listen,
I'm a little
guys,
scared.
We
right now.
have spells.
you love us, so please donate, but also be nice.
I'm not saying that I'm emotionally attached to this character, but
I am.
I'm not, to be fair.
no. Admittedly, I'm not. Like, the idea in my brain is very cool for this character, but, like, if she dies, she dies. Okay? Like,
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I did warn the cast beforehand. Like my original message that went out
Oh,
was that character death is a high possibility. So
Sorry, I got 73 backups.
everybody was at least warned. Whether
Yeah,
they
that's
took
what
that
Wish is
warning to
for.
heart or not is on them.
here, I'm just gonna go ahead and pin that to the top of the board here so that everybody can know that a $5 donation adds more baddies.
Wild.
That's what's the system we're using? 2024 D&D? Yeah.
5.5.
Nah, we're taking this back to 3.5.
Hell yeah, brother.
God.
Listen, okay.
I would so play that.
If we take this back to 3.5, you could make me a level 6 character. You're not killing me. I'll make you cry. All right. I'll put that on my mother.
Yo, I miss prestige classing, like for real, for real.
Same, actually.
Dude, okay, so like I'm in that like weird crossroad where like I miss the fun that I had as a kid playing 3.5, but as an adult and as somebody that runs games, absolutely not. All right? Like I put in a rule that they use for Adventure League now when I was DMing for my buddies in 3rd edition. I'm like, you get the PHB and 1 book. That's it. Because I'm so tired of you guys piecing together classes from this book and that book and this book. And then, like, why do you have 300 health at level 4? What did you do? Like,
Frankenstein, that's what they did.
Hey, no, with the PHB in 1 book, I can create a level 4 character that has access to 400 health. What do you mean?
Exaggeration or show your work? I need to see
I
this.
will send you the video after our stream.
Please.
ooh. Okay, so I actually kind of like this. As somebody that originally started their D&D journey with AD&D 2nd edition, if we hit 5,000, I will personally say if we can stretch it to 6, and I can find people that are willing to suck it up and deal with THAC0 for a game, I will run a 2nd edition game.
Second
I've
edition.
never played
Second
it.
edition.
I would literally do it just to say I played AD&D. Like, if you do it, let me know.
Okay, so like the worst.
THAC0 can't be that hard. I'm pretty good at
THAC0 is
math.
the exact opposite of AC. The lower your THAC0 score is, the better. Because it
Nice.
stands for to hit armor class 0. So in order to hit armor class 0, you needed a 20. That changed depending on your level. And not everybody leveled the same.
That's wild.
Or throwing another 5
What?
cultists in.
What was that? That was great.
Yeah, is that the sound that plays when someone donates?
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
forgot to turn it off. It's
No, keep it on.
No, leave that. That was amazing.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cultists on the
Oh
board.
my Lanta.
That sounded like the Grunt's birthday party right there. That's what that sounded
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sounded like Grunt birthday party.
Yay!
That was great.
I forgot that you
Hey,
guys
Macarena.
can't normally hear it. Alright. But we started late. We did a lot of yapping. We were,
I don't know. Is it story time?
I think it's story
We can
time.
start that. We
Is
can
it
start
story
late.
time? I need to start
Go.
talking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right. So, setting the scene, jumping into all of the fun, right?
Let's do it.
All right. So you as yourself right now are sitting in your room. You're stretched out over a beanbag chair. Picture 90s teen pop movie room, right? You got the posters all over the wall. You got the stereo in the corner surrounded by CDs and everything. Like you are in your maximum chill location, all right? You're laying there over the beanbag chair. You got your controller in your hands. The screen's flashing before your eyes as you're sitting there playing your favorite spooky game because it's Halloween. You hear the beating of rain against your bedroom window from the storm that's going on outside. As you continue playing, you feel yourself getting locked into this game. The world around you starts to fade away as you form tunnel vision, just solely focused on your game right now. Suddenly, there's a loud crack as a bolt of lightning strikes outside. The flash alights your room, pulling you back into reality. Then another crack as a second bolt hits outside and your room goes dark. There's a third crack. Your TV flashes white. The light illuminating the entire room nearly blinds you. You put your hands up to cover your eyes and you feel yourself being pulled towards your TV. A fourth crack. Everything goes dark. You hold your breath for a moment. Your eyes are closed tight. You feel yourself still holding your hands in front of you, but it's colder now. You feel your breath on the back of your hands. The ground beneath your feet feels different. As you take a few shaky breaths and you lower your hands, opening your eyes, before you see a forest expanding. You're standing in the clearing on the side of a mountain, but something feels different. You don't quite feel like yourself. You look down at your hands and you see that they aren't your hands, but instead your characters. So we will go ahead and I will just do this in a clockwise rotation for who I see on my screen right now. We will start with Gibbs. Please describe your character.
All right. I am a 3-foot tall halfling with long auburn hair and a rather large looking hammer strapped across her back. A whip coiled at her hip, and a very devious-looking smile, almost comically plastered across her face.
Beautiful. So as you start to right yourself and you look around next to you, you notice that you're not alone on the side of this mountain. Next to you stands Sweet Tea's character. If you will please introduce yourself.
Hey, my character, he is about 5'10", dark mahogany skin, black tattoos going all upside both of his arms, and there's also some on his neck. Bald head, very impressive beard, like full beard on his. He currently has a staff on his back, got some daggers at his hip, a large backpack, wearing some nice robes. Oh, well, thank you. Wearing some nice robes, like he got that joint on. He's dripping. He's drippy.
Big dripping.
Yeah, that is me. Am I giving his name or no?
If you want to, you can. Gibbs didn't.
Yeah, sorry. So we'll just leave it at that then.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So standing next to you as you also begin to look around and take in the scenery around you and try to right yourself and figure out what exactly it is that's going on in this moment. Next to you is going to be standing Grimm's character. If you will please introduce yourself.
I've got a picture also that I found on the internet that I'll be posting in the Dummies Tavern Hall. But standing at a towering 2'7", you see a kobold, a young, almost infantile dragon skull for a helmet, 2 long swords, and just like tattered cloth and hide for armor. Just kind of like looking around, confused.
He's so cute, though.
I love the stance too, with the little daggers out and everything, just like, nah, come and get me. All right, so as you are double checking your kit and everything, righting yourself with being in this new body and seeing what it is that you have available to you, standing next to you is going to be Vex's character. If you will please introduce yourself.
Yep, so she stands at about 5'6". Very long, straight, that like black hair that kind of has like that little purple shift to it. With an obnoxiously large hat, with an equally obnoxiously large feather. Looks very pirate regal, if I had to describe it. I have also
I
thrown.
love that.
I've thrown her picture in the chat as well. I'm actually really excited that this has the artist's signature in it because I always hate pulling like things from the internet, being like, I don't know who to give credit to. Hopefully we can
Right.
figure out who they are because I love the picture that I found. Smash so hard.
Yeah, mine's just got the initials. I'm trying to make sure I got that in there.
She's got two pistols on her hip and what does appear to be a rifle at her back.
Beautiful. We love it.
Where y'all
Alright.
posting these pictures? I don't want to see them.
Oh shoot, Sweet Tea, are you not part of the actual dummies Discord? Hold on, I will throw
Oh, I don't think I am. No.
I will throw
Yeah.
a server
How embarrassing for me.
invite.
Key in
Okay.
there.
It's so embarrassing for me.
All right. So while that gets figured out on that end, jumping into what everybody's seeing before them, as the four of you are now standing next to each other, making eye contact, see what's going on with who, getting to figure out yourselves in this moment as well as everybody else. You see two people just a little ways down the hill that are actually walking towards you and hailing you for attention. The first one is going to be a younger, middle-ish aged human male. Looks late 20s, early 30s. You recognize him to be Vikrid Nods. He is a navigator from the hunting lodge that is helping to guide you through the forest on your journeys here today. And then next to him is another individual from the lodge, another navigator. Her name is Kithri Sig. She is also... They are both walking up the hill towards you after having just scouted down in the forest below. And they are walking back up to greet you. They, being of this game that you've been pulled into and knowing everything that's going on, walk up to you, greet you, say, yeah, so we checked out the path ahead. We know where it is we need to go. We got our bearings right and everything. As you look out over the forest, Vikrid actually points over the trees to a small clearing you can see on the next mountain face across the valley. And there you see a small smokestack that's coming out of a chimney. And as he points to it, he says, that's the hunting lodge that we need to get to for safe shelter and to restock our supplies before making it back across the mountains on the other side. So... as you're coming to terms with your new body, remembering that in the game you were in fact exploring a forest, everything starts to make a little more sense. And then you look over and you see the lodge. And then the two guides start heading back down the hill. And this is where we shall begin. Who would like to take the lead?
Okay, so
Question.
this... Go ahead,
Sorry.
Sweet Tea.
Do we all know each other, or were we all just happen to be playing the same game and all got sucked into it? Or were we like all like on the
Yes.
same couch?
Yeah,
playing
that's
it?
kind of what I was thinking was like, is this kind of like a multiplayer thing? Like, it was just gauntlet over the internet. Everybody was like, I'm going to pick this character. Like, let's just
Yeah.
log in and play together.
Or were we doing like
That is-
couch multiplayer and we were all like friends and whatnot?
All right, that is a great question. I'm glad you asked. That was a part I was going to get into once you started getting into the forest a little bit more, but we'll discuss it now. So the game itself is a single player game that you were playing, but there are different characters that you can select to do the adventure with. You each have selected the characters that you are representing, and you know of each other and each other's capabilities as characters in game.
I'm gonna start crouch jumping at a nearby tree.
I better not.
Just try to clip through it.
Guys, if I remember right, you can jump here and you can get nuts, and they're really useful later in the game.
I wouldn't do that. You might break the game, and while we're in it, that could be a problem.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
admittedly,
fine,
I'm
it's
kind
fine.
of I'm kind of just a go straight down the path, and if something looks side questy, then we side quest, but just, I want to get through the main story, okay? Like...
Swords out, speed run.
Did you say dwarf down speed run?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
we
here
just
we go.
Swords
clip
out,
through to
speed
the
run.
PPEG. You see him out there T-posing.
Right.
Beautiful. I love it. Just T-posing our way down the hill back into the forest. You might have to bring those arms in a little bit. The trees start to get a little tight. All right. So as you all enter into the forest, it is not so much as a designated walking path as if it was a specific hiking trail that many people have taken. You are very much in the wide open forest. You are exploring into places that are not consistently traveled by people. And with that, whoever is taking the lead, I would like to have a perception check, please.
I'm gonna vote that it was the guy that said, "Oh, swords out and speed run." Like,
That is
I'm
most
okay with this.
unfortunate, but okay.
Yes,
Good
let the little NFK do
perception.
the perception.
You know, that's not horrible. 14.
perception.
It's great.
Beautiful. I love it. All right, so with the 14, you notice that coming down into the forest itself, when you're walking down the hill towards the trees where it began to get thick with vegetation again, outside of the clearing, originally walking into the trees, there was a lot of shrubbery. The leaves of the trees came all the way down to the trunk. It was very full, very lush.
Yeah.
But as you start making your way through the path and you are starting to follow the guides and everything, you notice that while not entirely uncommon for it to be quieter when you're inside of trees compared to in the open of the clearing, it seems unnaturally quiet as you're making your way through here. You only hear your own footsteps, the own cracking of branches, rustling of leaves from your own footfalls. In addition to that, as you're making your way deeper and deeper into the forest, the trees themselves start to lose their leaves. High above you, the canopy still covers most of the sunlight from above, but the trees themselves, as they work their way back down to the trunk, are losing their leaves. And instead, there are spiny, almost spike-like growths of limbs that are coming out of these trees.
Curious
the
question
textures
for the
aren't
DM.
rendering that well.
Yeah, this is a curious question for the DM. Is this this isn't something that we would normally see when we're playing the game, is it? Like if we're the regular player.
It is at this point that you realize, having played this game before, having knowledge of the other characters from playing this game before, this is not an area of the map that you've ever been in. In fact,
difference.
from the clearing where you first started, the path that you normally take around to the hunting lodge goes around this forest.
Not through it. Okay.
So, I would pipe up and holler at the guides ahead of us and be like, "Hey, so is this like an expansion to the game, or like is this like new content? Do we have a map we could look at?"
Dude, what if we're like secret beta testers or something?
This is the wildest alpha.
Can we get paid for that? I don't remember signing
fantastic.
anything, but I also never actually read the terms and conditions before I hit accept.
I mean, who does? Let's be honest.
All right, so the original question to the guides before the above table talk.
I love it.
What do you mean? That was not
the-
above table. That was in game. I'm asking them.
All right, so the original question was just like, oh, why are we off the original path? Why are we cutting through the forest? Both the guys just look at you, and then they will actually look to Gibbs's character. Gibbs, what is your character's name, please? The guides would know this, so I need to know now too.
Lyra.
Lyra, okay. So the guides, both of them will turn to Lyra and be like, "Oh yeah, and remember the extra day that we spent on the river because Lyra wanted to make that painting? We used too many resources. We don't have the extra time to walk around the forest, so we had to go through this time."
But it was such a small painting.
it still took the better part of a day. In that moment with that painting, you wanted to become a perfectionist. This is you above table wanting to unlock every achievement, get every trophy.
I mean, calling me out here, why aren't we?
I'm the same way, it's fine.
No shame in achievement hunting.
Ooh, sweet tea with the D4, let's go.
I got desperation. Oh. I'm
Alright,
fine.
Okay, so with that, as you continue through the forest, I'm going to need... I will say... Who is following behind Grimm's character in this moment?
Honestly,
I'll do it.
I was gonna say I probably would. So if we want to do, we can do Grim, Sweet Tea, me, and then Gibbs, because it kind of sounds like Gibbs is just like, I would like to watch everything behind me.
Yeah, I'll take up the back. Sure.
Okay. In that case, then, Seraphine, would you please go ahead and give me your own perception roll?
Opening up the tower.
It was the cute. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever gotten from a convention. I think they're so cute. It would help if I had my character sheet open. You said perception check. Ooh, 21.
Beautiful. I love a 21. Awesome. All right. So as you continue through the forest, making your way, following the trail with the guides leading the way, excuse me, you notice that while you're still heading in a southwest direction and have consistently been doing so, there is a barely noticeable, maybe 2-foot wide path that seems to be cut out that leads directly west. You notice it because where there were smaller trees, you see the stumps carved out and different notches cut into them.
Do the notches look friendly?
But it's just empty openings. Like
What do
the
you mean?
trees themselves have been
What
cut.
do you mean?
What does an unfriendly notch look like?
Okay.
That part.
So as somebody that does not on stream play horror games, I actually really like spooky games. I'm a very jumpy, screamy person, so I try not to do them on stream. You'll know when you're going towards something that's potentially gonna be a fight you don't want to get into, because all of a sudden, like, all of these, like, slightly gnarled looking trees all of a sudden have weird scratch marks in them, or like axe chips in them, and I'm like,
Okay.
that looks like an unfriendly notch. I don't...
Huh, look at this save spot with a bunch of health bars in your area. Health packs.
Right. I would say
Dang,
to
I'm
that
walking
question.
down this path and the
Yeah.
music changed? That's crazy.
I will say to that question though, go ahead and give me an investigation check to take a closer look.
It's a whopping... I rolled an 8 for a 7.
Beautiful. I love it.
-1.
That is fantastic. So looking closer, you notice that these are the stumps of what were trees, and that this is a man-made, humanoid-made thing. This is a designated path for something or someone that has lived here before. The stumps themselves, they are of smaller trees, no more than maybe 2 fists full around, like you could fit your hands around them. They're cut maybe a foot off of the ground, and they're cut in a way where anybody above board that is familiar with wood cutting, it's the Tessin cut, where they cut out the very middle so that when it falls into the groove to be able to make it lie down in a very specific spot so it doesn't hit other things nearby. So it's been cut in that fashion, so you see that groove in the stump that it was set for the Tessin to fall into.
I didn't know that it actually had a name.
I also didn't know it had a name, but that's actually really cool. Thanks for the educational lesson today.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's
more you know.
woodworking fact of the day from your friendly Norse Raven.
And now we know.
So yeah, with
And
your
knowing is
8,
half the
then
battle.
7, you
The
know
other
that this
half
is
is your bonus.
man-made. It was intentional, but it was more so of a practice thing of like this was just purposely cut down for a reason, and it seemingly leads somewhere since it is like
Like, it
is
wasn't
a
random.
consistent
There was
path.
purpose.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it is a nearly straight line of these trees cut out with a narrow 2-ish foot wide walkway in between them.
Yeah, noticing that, then also gonna try to get the guide's attention again to be like, is there anybody important that lives down that road, or is it just like a old man Jenkins situation?
With that, it will be Kithri that actually will look to you because Vigrid
She's
is
not allowed
more...
to look at me. I'll blush. All right.
So Vigrid is like the actual navigator. Like he is the land nav specialist. He's the one that has the map, reads the map, knows where you are and where you need to go. Kithri is the culturist. She's the one that actually knows of the area and knows things going on in terms of like who or what might be in the area in terms of wildlife, vegetation, and such. So essentially, Kithri is the one that tells you, hey, you can eat that, it's safe, or no, that's poisonous, while Vikrid is like, hey, go that way. Right? So Kithri will look to you to answer with, there's some people that do live in the forest. There's nothing saying that they can't. Our region here does have a settler law where any national land that is not owned by another individual legally can be resided on, and you can live off the land. So there very well could be somebody down there. If they are somebody of importance, that I don't know. Seemingly they would be somebody that's trying to live off grid, if anything. And that's if they even are still there. At this point, she comes over and she's also looking at the same stumps that you were getting a closer look at. And she's just like, yeah, you see these marks here? These happened a while ago. You can tell from the rotting of the wood and everything that it's been some years since these were cut down. The chances that somebody is still living there, especially without any tracks coming through this area that look recent, I don't even know if there is anybody still in that direction at all.
So basically, this whole area is just inhabited by like Melungeons. Just people that. Okay, so Melungeons are basically like the people in Appalachia that live completely off the grid. They have their own little society. Are you trying to find Melungeon people?
I'm trying to look it up. Oh, I found it. The Melungeons of Appalachia.
To that, she just kind of like gives you a little nod of just like, perhaps, yeah. Did you want to go and find out? I mean, we could spend a couple hours heading down that way, see what we find if you'd like. I mean, this is your hike after all.
Do we want to go side trailing, or do we want to keep going forward?
So, I'm not going to speak for the whole group. Me personally, I like to check side stuff, only because I feel like if we go too far down the main path, we can't
Then you don't get
come
to do
back
the thing
side
anymore.
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm cool with doing a little bit of side questing. It's not like the lodge is going anywhere.
I'm sure if we just save right here, we can just reload the save if, it gets a little too out of hand.
I mean, does this game autosave?
I feel like the game probably autosaves. Like,
Yeah, I think.
most horror games do anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
And
how do we check the start menu? Maybe we can check that.
I don't know. What system are you using? I'm on a computer.
Yeah, I'm on PC as well.
Ooh, same.
No, don't all F4. That's a bad idea. Someone gave me some bad advice one time. I fell for that one.
Nah, I've played Baldur's Gate enough that I know it's F5 you gotta hit. Okay.
Gotcha.
My chat likes to remind me all the time. Did you save? Did you save? Did you save?
Just like a Final Fantasy game. Save 3 times just to be safe.
Just gonna try and open
Just,
the menu like
just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Because it was Gibbs that brought it up first. Go ahead and give me your survival check.
Yeah. That's... Huh. Okay, what's... 2.
Oh no.
With a 2. In this moment, as you are living through your character, you have an unnatural sense of disconnect from that of your real world capabilities. The option of saving, auto saving, reloading is not available to you in here.
Oh. Huh.
Welcome to honor mode.
Oh no.
Ah, shoot dang, guys.
Not the honor mode.
I can't
think-
save scum? Ugh.
I think we're in a bit of a trouble, sticky wicket here, guys.
I mean,
I
realistically,
can't say.
I think we should still go look at it either way, because, like, especially knowing that, like, saving is going to be slightly difficult, we either can't come back for it, or if there's something down there, it's going to sneak up on us later. So... we got each other's backs,
Find
right?
it now, find it now, take care of it, and then we don't have to worry about it.
I'm down.
Word.
We got
Unless
this.
Also,
Unless
before
we're
we...
like,
Before we bounce down, did anybody else take Common Sign Language as one of their languages that they took?
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong, when you take a language, don't you automatically know how to sign it? Or did they change that for 2024?
They did change it for. To be fair, 2024 is the only one that I've seen Common Sign Language in. Because Common was its own spoken language, and then the sign language is like ASL. Like, just because you can speak
Yeah.
English doesn't mean you know ASL.
So in the 2014 edition, I think it was in one of the supplementary books, it said that if you know a language, you can also sign it.
So I guess that's the DM's call for this one then.
Well, if they changed it for 2024. Like,
I've
if there's
never seen the
actually
actual
a
rule.
common sign language thing to take, then
Yeah.
Yeah, for 2024 they do separate it for common
Okay.
versus common sign.
but no, I cannot.
Don't worry, if we come across anybody that's deaf, I got you. Okay? Like. But anyways. Gonna kind of talk to the guides, be like, can we just go check this down here? Just out of curiosity? Like, I just want to kind of cover bases. I don't want anything to, you know, potentially at us. Got it.
Yeah, so as you were talking with Kithri, she will look over to Vikrid first. Vikrid will look down at his watch, and he'll look up into the canopy above and just kind of give a little shrug and just kind of look off nonchalantly. Kithri turns back to you, is just like, we got a few hours we can spare. Why not?
Like, I'm gonna start to kind of walk down the path and be like, you know what? Nope. You guys should probably go first. You know these trails better than we do. So like, I'm imagining like my awkwardness put into the really pretty character body that I am right now. Just like the awkwardness of like.
See, and I'm just starting to imagine my own anxiety starting to bleed through into this character. Like, I don't really want to go first anymore. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Listen, if this involves quick time events, I should not go first.
Yeah.
ooh, I got that. I can do that. right to the front.
If it's quick time events, I got you. If it's those ones where in like the spooky games you need the controller to not move, it ain't me, bud.
I'm actually good at that.
I'm so bad at that. Like, what was it when we were doing
Until Dawn.
When we were doing Until Dawn,
Oh my
somebody
gosh.
clocked me for it for just putting my computer or for putting my controller on my desk, and they were like, "Vex,
Literally-
that's cheating," and I'm like, "I'm so
Literally,
jumpy."
my favorite horror game of all time is Until Dawn.
It's so good. It's
so
so
good.
good.
Still haven't
Onward.
finished it. All right, so Lyra, are you taking the lead?
Yeah.
All right, so Key3 will follow behind you, but you will be in the lead as you are taking the lead in this moment. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Perception.
Disgrace.
You are done. You're going to jail.
Eagles is playing
That
as
was
a
a
scar on his face.
Deception and outrage.
Disgrace for shame.
What is
that was-
happening?
that
What?
was a nine.
Yes, for trouble the moment.
Oh
you
my
get me.
god.
It's the best song of the movie.
It's a great movie.
Good.
That was okay. So like sidebar, right? That was one of those songs that when it played, you. I can't speak for everybody. I can at least speak for me and my friends. You pretended to be Kovu as a little kid. And you jumped from couch to couch, like going back to the Outlands, right? You were just like, I've been banished from my living room.
I've been.
I was one of the animals doing the stomping. That was me. I was stomping on the ground.
I love it. I love it so
He
much.
stomp.
Gotta
He
get
stomp.
Kovu.
He do the Nala stomp.
We don't want you here anymore.
All right, Gibbs, what was that roll?
That was a 9.
A 9. I love it. Fantastic.
9.
All right. So as you are going down the path, you notice a lot of the same. You see more stumps cut along the way. At this point, it is very obvious that this is an intended path that goes someplace. As we follow down the path for the better part of almost 3 hours, the sun above now switching over into the afternoon, you do see ahead of you about 150, 200 feet away. You can just make out the side of a older wooden cabin. And as you are approaching, and you're roughly 100 feet away now, the trees that are surrounding the path as you move closer and closer, you notice different carvings in them. Go ahead and give me a history check. And I will say somebody can give him the help action, as this is something that everybody can see now.
Please.
I got a bad history. I don't think I would be the one to help. I'm just thinking about it.
Well, the
Kinda-
help action
The
just
help
gives
action-
advantage.
No, no, I know
I
that.
don't
I'm
really
just
know
thinking
what I
like
would be able to
for the
help
character if it would make sense, and I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
This would be
I got
me
a +4
being
to
like,
history. I could help.
this would be me being like, that's a cabin.
Right? Yeah.
I've
look.
seen those before. Advantage.
Thanks
'Cause
for
I know that it's a
Thanks
cabin.
to you two for giving me the help action. That'd be a 15 for history versus 6 when I first rolled it.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
a dub's a dub.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, so with your 15 looking over these runes, you notice that they mean something because it's a pattern. On one tree, you see 3 different symbols in a made in a line, north to south. On the next tree, 3 different symbols, same configuration. On the next tree, it goes back to what that first tree was, as it repeats itself. And then every third set, there's a third tree with a new set of runes on it. And then the cycle repeats. And while in this moment, you don't know specifically what the runes mean, you do know that this is some version of a spiritual practice that may put some form of magical protection on this area.
And the guides don't know what the runes are, or have they not seen them?
That is what I was just about to jump into next. So as you are studying these runes and you start to pick up on the pattern, and you have this thought to yourself, is when Key3 will notice that you are looking at them as you're making your way. She's been studying them also. And she doesn't know what each of them means, but she points out that the start of each one is a different rune that belongs to an old speech language, one that has been long forgotten to time, that very little has been deciphered from for what has been found in the world. But she does know that one of the runes that you see stands for protection. As it is one of the most common runes that has been found from wherever this language came from.
What's
So-
it protecting?
Well,
And
that's
then-
the question of the hour.
Keeping
And,
something in or keeping something out.
For the other runes that she doesn't know what they are exactly, like kind of as we pass them, Seraphine's just kind of stop and basically take like a paper and pencil basically, and just kind of like sketch over it to get like a copy of it, because I'm like, I'm not gonna try to recreate it, but I can rub over it and trace it. That way we just have a copy.
So are we investigating the cabin?
Yes. Dibs on loot.
Oh shit! We are
Alright.
sharing the loot.
I'm already halfway there.
What if
we
what you
pres-
find is like better for me, or better for, and looks down at Dino Inosuke basically, just or that guy.
Yeah.
Off to
I
investigate.
mean, hey, finders keepers, right?
Finder's fees.
So as you pull up to the cabin, and Key3 knocks on the door first. She calls out for any answer. A few moments go by, the better part of 30 seconds, and there's no response. You hear no sound coming from within the cabin. There's no signs around the cabin in the approaching walkway or anything where you had approached from down the path, showing that anybody has been here in any sort of recent time. She goes to open the door, but it's locked. If somebody
It's
would
locked,
like to
you
go
say?
inside, if somebody would like to go inside, I will need a strength check, athletics check, to see if you can break the door down.
Can we look around and see if maybe there's an unlocked or open window?
You certainly could if you'd like. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll, please.
Could I?
Like, I'm
I just
okay with
I'm gonna
breaking
hit
down
the door.
Okay, well,
I got the door.
I'm okay with
we
breaking
can
down the
do
door if there's
both.
No other options.
I was gonna ask if I could try and pick the lock. If there was a lock to pick. But if
So
you're
I
gonna
got a-
kick the door down, go for it.
I got a 14.
I would like to point out that Seraphine appears to be built like me. Very, very slender, very small. My athletics check is a dirty 20.
I love that.
Damn.
All right, so we will
I
start
got a
with
plus
the.
8 to athletics.
Let's
That is
go.
insane.
Jeez and crow.
All right, so starting with the investigation check for Nexiel. Is it Noxiel or?
Naxil.
Okay, perfect. I know how to read. All right. So as you start looking around the cabin, you turn each of the corners. You make it a little circle around it. It's not a very large cabin. Walking around the whole thing, it's maybe a couple 100 feet around. It's not very large. It only takes you a few moments. You do notice that for this two-storied cabin, the first floor does not have any windows. There's no other points of entry outside of that of scaling the wall itself to the second floor. But you do notice as you make your way behind the cabin, above board real quick, because I forgot to mention this at the start, the setting for this is current day for this game. So back into the game. As you are behind the cabin, you notice there's an old van that is broken down, falling apart, almost reclaimed by nature itself. There's rusting of the different door panels and everything, but it is a mid-70s styled one of those like groupie vans from the
The old
70s
panel
and 80s.
band, yeah.
Yeah. And it
Always.
is just rotting away in the back behind the cabin. One of the wheel bearings, like the wheel itself, is just turned slanted within it. The tire itself is flat. All of the tires are flat. There's missing windows. The leather of the chairs inside ripped apart and everything inside. So feasibly, whoever or whatever was here is long gone and was from decades ago.
Well, if I know anything from video games, always check abandoned vehicles. They could have supplies.
Health packs, ammo.
Yep, anything. So I'm just gonna walk up to the vehicle and see if I can like look into the window.
The busted out windows are very easy to look through.
Okay, cool.
So inside the van, there's not much really in there. Like I said, the leather is torn and ripped and fading through years of wear and weather from being exposed to the elements. You do notice, though, that in the glove box, there is actually a small 6-shot revolver pistol.
That's what I'm talking about.
And as you reach in to grab for the pistol, because I imagine you do, yes.
Of course.
All right. So as you step inside, because it's in the glove box for the passenger seat, you step into the driver's seat from where you approach and how the van's oriented. So as you sit into the driver's seat and reach across, as you put your hand on the weapon, you hear a very loud crack. And I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, biscuits. Oh, what did I do? Alright, that's not bad. It's a 21.
All right, with a 21, as you hear this crack, you manage to just keep your wits about you enough to not squeeze the trigger as you put your hand around the handle of this weapon. And as you step back out of the van, you hear from the front of the cabin, Seraphine being, "Hey guys, the door's open," as she kicks the door in.
I feel like it was probably. I feel like I would have shoulder checked the door, like done the like little like jiggle the handle thing, and then just like, oh, okay, pop.
That works too. I like that even better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
job.
So you hear the crack from the lock inside being broken. It is at this point, for those of you in front of the cabin, Seraphine yourself, as you were the one that had broken it down, would see it first. The lock for this wasn't a actual like rotating locking key mechanism, but rather there were several slide boards that were anchored behind the door, like old-fashioned castle door locks, where it's like they have the hinges, one on the door, one on the wall, and they slide a board into it to cover the seam where it opens. There were 2 of those that were holding the door shut, which tells you 2 things. 1, this was relatively quickly made by somebody with few tools, and 2, this was locked from the inside. And as Noxil knows from walking around the cabin, there's no other exits on the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So realizing that it has been locked from the inside, I'm gonna prepare mildly for a fight as I start to look around and be like, there's something hidden in here, and I am not prepared. Oops. So like kind of looking for like signs of like a hidden door, signs of like a struggle, blood.
Right, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
We're okay as long as the music doesn't stop, because if the music stops, there's a jump scare coming.
That's a nat 20 for a 19.
Wild.
I love this. I love this so much for you. I love even more that as this is happening, there's the cackle in the audio. Right, so as you start to look about the room, looking for any signs of what may or may not have happened in the past here, you see that the entire room is covered with a thick layer of dust. If there was anything that happened here, it was long ago.
It's
You
been
do
a minute,
notice,
basically, yeah.
you do notice there is a single table with 2 chairs. One chair standing normally, the other one toppled over and lying on its back. These chairs are sitting across from each other at the table. Around the rest of the room, you can see old picture frames with no pictures remaining in them. And there is a small wood fireplace in one corner. Like the not like a actual brick fireplace like built into the wall, but like one of those steel smokestacks that like you'll see in like some people's sunrooms that they'll
Yeah.
burn wood in for the winter and whatnot. It's one of those that has an exhaust port going up into the ceiling above, leading to the next floor.
And I'm pretty sure Sweet Tea just seen it, but it is a hydrate, you guys.
Bah.
I did see. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, that's why I'm just sitting here like, finish your monologue.
Yeah.
Okay, so one chair up, the other chair leaning back. Did you say there was a table in between them, or it's like the chairs were just facing each other? Anything on the table, like rotted food, a card game, ammunition, something like that?
The table itself is empty. Along the far wall away from you, there is a countertop and a would-be sink, though you don't see much, if any, plumbing for it, for how it would have been used in today's world of plumbing. What you gather from it is that they would have a bucket of water that they would put into the sink basin itself, do what they need to do with it, and then empty it out. Additionally, there is a sill or some form of shelf, a small shelf that these picture frames are on. Below that, there is a older hunting rifle that is hung from there. On the shelf above that rifle, there are 5 bullets that go with that rifle.
Played enough games to know you should take the rifle. So, take the rifle, take the ammunition. And as she's got it, she's... What kind of rifle is it? Is it like a double barrel kind of thing, or can I actually load all of the ammunition into it at once?
So it is a older style hunting rifle. It is the it's a single fire with the word escapes me right now. Yeah.
Bolt action?
Bolt action. It has a spot on the bottom where a magazine would be loaded, but you don't see the magazine with it.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna put, you said there's 5 bullets, so I'm gonna put 4 of them in my pocket, and I will load 1 into the rifle to start with. Take one last look around, kind of like afterwards, like pop out to everybody and be like, good news, it's empty. Bad news is, don't think it was. Worse news is, it was definitely locked from the inside, but there was nothing inside, and from what I can see, there's no way out. So we're just gonna ignore that.
Well, that's a good question.
Also, where's the thing that was the inn?
Listen,
Also a great question.
I'm not sure if I want answers. If anybody else wants to, take a peek, you're more than welcome to. Lots of dust. Whatever was in here is long gone.
Well, I think for the time being, since the door is kind of kicked in, we should, I don't know, bar it or board it with something. Because whatever was being kept out can now just get in.
Well, it was like a bar on the door from the inside, right? That's what it was. It wasn't like an actual lock.
Correct. Yes.
Slowly close the door.
Maybe push something in front of the door as well.
Can we move the car?
I mean,
I meant like from the inside, so it wouldn't be able to open.
Well, if we
You move
put
the
something
car in
on it
front
from
of
the
it.
inside, I don't know, I might be able to crawl out a window. Just shut the window.
There's no windows.
Oh, there's no windows, that's right. It's literally just 4 walls and a door.
Yeah.
Well, he said it was
On the
to
first
the
floor.
first floor. Yeah.
Oh, so there's windows on the second floor?
So
is there a second floor?
Noxil, you saw windows on the second floor, or at least
Okay.
what you assumed from the outside was the second floor, because they were well above you, like they weren't anywhere near eye level for what would have been the first floor as you were walking around it.
And did you say I
Hi.
saw stairs inside? I'm so sorry if I missed that part.
Yeah. So I didn't specifically say that there were stairs because you don't see the stairs themselves in this room. There is a door that is next to what would be the presumed kitchen counter.
I would like to open the door so we can find some stairs.
Just as I'm like, oh, yeah, let me rewind that really quick. There's a upstairs. I just watched Noxil walk back to me. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Lead the way, I guess.
We said the stairs
Well,
weren't
Papa,
in the room we were in.
Yeah, so opening that door, there are two things that you see immediately. First is the staircase leading upstairs.
Yeah.
Second, there is a picture remaining. There's a large painting that is hung on the wall, immediately on the wall that you're staring at when you open this door. And it is of an older gentleman who is holding the rifle that Seraphine has now grabbed off the wall.
Do I recognize the gentleman?
Given his age, no.
Well, I meant like more as
In-
like
in
as a
this-
person who's playing this game.
Yet, still no. So there is no recollection of this person through this game or anything at this time. The photo itself, covered in its own thick layer of dust, seemingly having been here for decades untouched, of a man who already looks as though he is human and in his very close to centennial age.
Older dude.
Okay. Can
I mean,
I
personally, if he comes back for his gun, I think we can take him.
most likely?
I mean,
Sure,
Can
yeah.
I
yeah. we
check
can-
the photo? See if there's like, I don't know, like a button or like a secret compartment behind it. There's just check around it.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Oof, that's not good. Hang on.
Take the help action. You helped me out. I'll help you out.
Oh, well, thank you.
Hey, I know the rifle that's in that picture. Help action.
That was better. 16.
Right. So as you begin looking this image over and feeling around the seams of the frame, maybe even just pulling it off the wall just ever so slightly to see if there's anything connected to it or if there's anything behind it, any buttons, any string, you don't find anything. You are certain at this point with your 16 that it was just a very old photo that got left behind from whoever was here before.
Fair enough. Okay. Hey guys,
Though I will add real quick. I will add just for a little bit of certainty about the person that you notice as you look closer with this investigation, trying to find anything about it. You do notice on the etching of the frame, it's dated for November of 1882.
143 years ago. Interesting.
That's what up the stairs,
Is it-
rotten egg. Boom.
Okay, he's going. I will follow behind.
Alright.
Still
At
unsure if that
the-
date means something or not. But
All right, the top of the stairs go about halfway up the first floor before turning, and then finishing their climb to the second floor. As you arrive on the second floor, it opens to a hallway. There's a single door on either side. On the far end of the hallway is a smashed window. You notice as you reach the landing of the stairs on the second floor, there's no glass inside the house for that smashed window.
Can I go look out the window?
Looking out
I'm
the
very
window.
short. I also just want to know if I can.
I mean, feasibly you could, because this is a man-made place. It's not exactly built to today's standard code. So being your what you said 2'7",
2'7", yeah.
yeah. So being 2'7",
I'm playing
as
one of
you
the,
walk
the
up to
DLC
it.
mobs.
Yeah, so being 2'7", as you walk up to this window, you get on your tippy toes, you reach up, you fingertip the windowsill and pull yourself up just so that you can get your eyes over it. And as you look through the window, you see the treetops of the forest before you, and you see the side of the building from where you just walked in on. Off to your left is the path that you walked in through. And then off to the right leads back behind the cabin where you see the front of that van that Noxiel had found earlier.
But it does look like the area where we came from. We didn't see any glass outside, did we?
No, you did not. At least not that you noticed Noxiel finding, anyways.
Yeah. This has been most likely broken for quite a while. But still, with no glass inside or outside, it's more likely something went out, right? Right? Yeah.
yeah, unless someone cleaned it up from the inside.
Which wouldn't make sense either with the thick layer of dust that was downstairs.
Not
Correct.
to mention the
So
completely
very
locked
likely
door.
that someone went from the inside to the outside. My question is,
Window.
why did they feel compelled to launch themselves through a second-story window?
What's behind door number 1, I guess?
Left or right?
Seraphine, knock down this one, pointing to the left one.
You got it.
Opening the left door. This is the larger of the two rooms for the two rooms up
Oh,
here
I
on
don't
the
need to
second
break
floor.
it.
No. These just open.
Well, you don't have to, but
Or
you
at
know,
least
we
this
love
one
it when
did.
things splinter.
So the door on the left itself does just open as you approach and try the handle on it, which the handle just being a little like push knob. It doesn't actually turn or anything. It's just there to grip. So you push the door open, you step inside. It is a larger room. Looking at the room itself, you know that this is the larger of the two rooms on this second floor based off of the room that you walked through back on the first floor. It is mostly empty. There's a beam almost directly through the middle that you see is supporting the roof. There's a hole in the roof in one corner. There's a window on the far wall. And then standing in the middle of the room is some sort of shrine or art piece of a long past practice of some sort. It's what you essentially see would be if a scarecrow was made out of sticks and twigs.
Oh, I hate that.
You see the torso, the arms up above its missing head. The hands are antlers of deer. The feet are the bones of deer hooves. And it is propped against some form of stand. Like picture as if like an armor stand, as this was built around it. So there's the stand itself, and then you see this embodiment of whatever this thing is attached to it, essentially floating in air.
Well, this isn't where I parked my car.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Back
Okay,
out.
cool. This was a great location to fill in for the map.
Yep. Has anybody got any matches? Anybody? Tinderbox?
We're just gonna close that door. That sounds like a great idea, I think.
Yeah.
That depends. Do you want matches to like actually start a fire, or do matches to see?
I just like to burn the place down.
Okay,
It is
well, let's
in
not do that while we're still
this
inside.
moment. It is in this moment you hear the rumble of thunder outside, and in an instant, nearly immediately after hearing the thunder, you hear rain start to downpour. The hole in the roof of the corner starts to be overwhelmed with rainwater flooding in, and Vigrid comes up the stairs behind you, opens the door, like entering into the room with you, sees all of you before noticing the figures. Just like, okay, so it has started downpouring. Like it is bad. I would very much not recommend trying to trek through the mountains in this, because like this is perfect mudslide weather, and like trying to go up at all, especially trying to get to the camping lodge itself, is going to be nearly impossible for the vertical climbs that we have to make. Like that, it is going to be way too wet. I think we might need to just hang out here. Like this is shelter better than that of the tents we have in our packs. We might want to just stay here and wait out the storm. I mean, we only had a couple more hours of daylight anyways, so we wouldn't have gotten very far back down the trail. It's at this moment that he sees the statue in the middle of the room. He's just like, "What's that?"
It don't look friendly.
Not something I want to stick around and find out about personally.
I'm not gonna lie, it's making me consider if sleeping outside in the tent is the better idea.
I kind of want to get as far away from this thing as I can possibly get. I don't want to spend the night with Jack Skellington.
I would love to spend the night with Jack Skellington. I don't want to spend the night with this thing.
Yeah. Sticks and stones to break my bones, but this thing is going to throttle me. Please.
I mean, we could just destroy it now.
That's why I suggested the matches.
So, since it looks like
Heard
it's a bundled together thing of like sticks and antlers, is it held together by like twine or anything?
So the antler hands, as well as the deer-hooved feet, are like around those bundles. You see twine to hold those pieces there. The rest is just so well woven together, sticks and twigs and everything, that they're just holding themselves together.
What happens if I try to push it over? Do you think it would just shatter? Just like, no.
I don't even know if touching it's a good
Are
idea.
you trying that, or are you asking the group if you should try that?
This one's kind of like a group thing, being like, should I just push it over? I don't want to light it on fire, because if we're staying here, I don't want the house to catch on fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I really don't want to. I don't know if I want to touch it physically. So like, maybe if I just nudge it with the butt of my gun, like.
I mean, I can destroy it without touching it. I've got magic.
Magic is good. I don't have that.
Yeah.
This
is a magic people thing.
I got 2 swords and an anger problem.
Always helpful.
I can topple it.
Above
got
table,
a
there
big
is
hammer.
a wood stove downstairs.
There is indeed.
And it is getting colder as the night is upon you and the rain is coming in. Because this is late fall.
What's that other room got in it? We could just like tape this one off, saying "Don't go in there." You know?
This is the nope
Police
room.
tape, do not
The note
cross.
Yeah.
Orange or yellow tape. Yeah.
Just no.
I'm so glad you asked about the other room.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the way you worded that.
Yeah, no, that's not
I'm gonna
good.
need you to change your tone.
I'm gonna-
So as you step back across the hall to the other doorway, opening the other door to the other room, this room is smaller, as presumed from the size of the first room. Yes. As you open the door, it is a very dark room. This room does not have any windows within it. Through the dim lighting of the hallway, from the ever darkening window in the hallway itself, you see that this is the remnants of a bedroom. In the middle of the room, that's not creepy at all. In the middle of the room, she handed me her phone with a very eager looking face of a poorly drawn Ronald McDonald mask.
Thanks.
I'll give it back. I didn't look at it yet. Dang, I'm still monologuing, damn it. All right, but so as you see the remnants of a bedroom, there is a nightstand on one side of the bed. There is a dresser on the other. There are several picture frames, no longer with their photos. Everything covered in the solid layer of dust that you also saw downstairs. The bed itself looks large enough for two people. The blanket that it lays across it is well worn, more so for the sake of it has rotten away over time for how long it's sat here, more so than its actual use itself. The bed itself, you can see there are different pieces of straw and twig poking out from the sides around the poorly put together frame that just looks like different pieces of wood that would have been the trees cut on the path up here.
Well, we found a place to sleep for the night. Are there anything else like dressers or a chest or?
Yeah, there was a nightstand on one side and a dresser on the other, empty picture frame similar to that of what was found on the shelf downstairs.
Ha!
Amazing.
Nightside dresser.
I'm so
Or nightside drawer.
excited.
You just can't hide it.
Dresser's too big for me. I might die if it falls on me. But I'm gonna try the bedside table.
We're searching the table, or you're sleeping in the table?
I'm searching and
Yes.
potentially sleeping in there.
The answer is yes.
There's no-
So opening it and searching for it, you find nearly nothing inside. There is a hand mirror where the mirror itself is broken. There is a crack going through it and several shards missing. The shards themselves not found within the drawer. And then there are a couple scraps of paper with no writing or images or anything on them. Whatever was on them, if anything, has been lost to time.
That makes
Dang it!
sense.
Too bad I'm not Leo. I would have easily figured that one out. All right. I'm gonna take the hand mirror. Ooh, pretty. Stash.
Ooh, piece of candy.
How big is the drawer?
The drawer itself would be, excuse me, along the lines of your standard bedside table drawer. So maybe 16 inches deep and 10ish inches wide. Like it's
Yeah,
not a very large drawer. Just your normal couple knickknacks that we keep by the bed. Maybe for those that practice, maybe a bedside Bible or something.
Yeah,
But
not
nothing too crazy.
Not a bed. Okay, got it. Dresser time.
All right. The dresser being a bit larger than the bedside table itself has four primary drawers, each of them of a similar size. You said you were how tall?
3 feet.
All right. With that, you would feasibly be able to lay in one of these as a bed if you so chose. Opening the drawers themselves, you find a few remnants of cloth and what looks like a pair of pants from very long ago. They are knitted wool pants that you've heard your grandparents talk about, but have never seen anybody wear themselves.
Well, I found where I'm staying for the night.
Good. I'm glad you found a place.
Okay, so like I'd if we're going to stay in this house, I do think that it would be smartest if we all stayed in one room and that room was barricaded, because I don't feel comfortable sleeping in this house in general. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm a little sketched out, but it is what it is.
Not loving it.
So,
Well,
if there's no other, like, there's not really any good place to sleep from the sounds of it, right?
Good is a strong word here. You guys do have your packs and everything from the hiking trip itself. Like, you have your tents and your sleeping rolls and everything that came with that. So you can make feasible sleeping arrangements for yourself here in the house that would provide better shelter than that of outside. The two navigators with you, Keithri and Vikrid, both recommend, for the sake of keeping everybody together, because especially with you mentioning that, Keithri will just be like, yeah, no, the whatever that thing was, I want to be as far away from that as possible. I would like to sleep on the first floor in the big room all together. That way, if something does happen, we can just run out the door and get away.
You know what? I
Because-
like your plan.
but what if we bring the dresser downstairs so we can stuff it in front of the door? So if something from up there does come down, we've got warning.
We could
At
probably
least a
use
pair.
something from downstairs to block the door.
There's that.
I just feel like it'd be easier than trying to carry this dresser down the stairs.
Okay, so for what it's worth, that was part of that was why I chose the actual rifle that I did choose, because I chose the rifle of warning. This weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised, except for when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when something that would initiate combat begins.
Smart.
So we don't necessarily need to get an alarm set up. I came equipped with an alarm.
Love it.
Well, all right, cool. I like it.
Picasso.
Should we all head
Okay,
downstairs?
I like a Picasso.
Start a fire in the stove and get some s'mores going?
Oh, hell yeah.
I do love me a good small.
More
Without the
what?
graham cracker, just like let me sandwich it between two pieces of chocolate and call it a day. Okay.
Yup.
You know what? Why don't you go ahead and make me one of those, and then I'll have some more.
How about Reezers for us right here? You know, the-
Disadvantage on your next roll.
Worth it.
It's not silvery barbs, it's s'moresery barbs. Disadvantage, okay?
Worth it.
Also, sidebar, for you Reese's people, you can do the same thing with a Reese's peanut butter cup. Just smash your roasted marshmallow in between it.
God.
So good.
Not a
Reese's
me
on
thing.
S'more is delicious.
I've seen people do it before.
Oh, it's so good.
Don't come at me. I'm a bougie bitch. Give me a Ghirardelli.
Saying
You know
that I'm
what?
over
I
here
don't
on the
judge.
other side of the spectrum, just like, nah, give me that fake chocolate. I want the cookies and cream Hershey's bar.
Cookies.
I'm taking the
and-
wool
Look,
pants
I've never
with me.
tried
Give me
that.
that
Sounds
plastic.
really warm. I'm wearing them like snow pants.
Oh, I love that.
Jeez.
You very much like these pants were made for feasibly who would be the older gentleman from that photo who his legs are as tall as you. So trying to put these pants on you, yeah, they are. You are swimming in them, literally.
It's the
And I got
weirdest
them
sleeping
rolled up
bag.
too, so they're like thick at the bottom there. Perfect. I'm toasty and warm. I don't even know if I need my sleeping bag. I'm just gonna use it, but I rip my arms through the pockets.
God damn it.
There we go.
All right, so I do believe we have figured out our sleeping arrangements as the storm rages on outside. There is a fire lit in the wood stove as you all are kind of in your own little semicircle around it. Different sleeping bags and sleeping rolls and everything huddled around it, keeping everybody warm. Quick question just to verify. Did we burn the thing from upstairs at all? Or did we
Oh.
leave it alone?
I think we left it alone.
Left it alone. We just cordoned
I
off.
think we
Damn it,
forgot
should we have-
about it. We just wandered off.
Should we have burned it? Oh no.
I'm at such a crossroad because it's like on one hand, we could burn it and hope that nothing happens. On the other hand, this looks
It could
very
be the
altar-ish, and if we burn it, it's gonna piss something off that this altar
That's
was
where
for.
my thought process is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no
It would be
winning.
worse if we burned it in my mind.
There's no winning here.
Oh, we left it be.
It's alone.
All right, I will take that. So as we are all sleeping, there is nothing that wakes you. You are all sleeping, undergoing your normal relaxation. You fall asleep with a little bit of an edge just because of the gravity of the entire situation that you're in, the raging storm outside, the whatever that thing is upstairs. And with that, Seraphine, as you're sleeping, a nightmare takes over your dream state. Will you please share your nightmare with everybody?
Okay, so the nightmare would actually take place in this very room. Kind of like one of those things, like those nightmares that you have when it feels a little too real, right? In the nightmare, you know, the gun goes off as to wake everybody up, and she does her best to like kind of tap everybody awake, be like, hey, something's coming down the stairs, something's coming down the stairs. And as she does, moonlight shines in from the outside windows and catches her perfectly as her body starts to morph, disfigure. Her bones start to break and reconstruct themselves as she takes form into a monstrosity. She becomes a werewolf. And the friends that she had just woken up to warn about all of the things coming down the stairs no longer look like friends. They look like targets. And in her nightmare, she can't stop. There's no warning, there's nothing, there's just slaughter. As by her own hands, she takes out her friends, one by one, tearing everybody apart. And then when everything calms down, nothing has come downstairs. And it was for no reason.
So in your sleep, as you are tossing and turning from this dream, nobody else wakes up. You don't wake up. The dream continues for you. Lying beside you is Dross, who has their own nightmare overtake them. If Grim will please describe his nightmare now.
Yeah, so Dross is in this house, is in this building, in the last room that he remembers himself in. But the lighting's off. It's not light, but it's not dark. It's that weird kind of twilight dusk kind of lighting. There's no light source though. There's no sun or moon outside. There's no fire blazing. It's just not dark, but not light. It's somewhere in the middle. And they're walking through the house again, exploring, and every time they open a door, there's just a room with more doors. And it never seems to stop. It just keeps continuing. and they're talking and they're trying to find their way out. They're trying to find anything. And then in an instant, he doesn't hear anything anymore. No one's talking. He looks around and he's completely alone. Anxiety starts to set in. Panic starts to set in. He's now just door, looking, searching, anything. His allies are gone. There are no footsteps. There's no voices. There's no one. There's no one for him to fight beside. There's no one for him to fight. He's just alone. And everything starts feeling bigger and more open, and it's dark. As the light starts to fade, and he starts feeling smaller and smaller. And even though he can't see or hear anything, he feels like he's being hunted, like he's being watched. The nightmare.
As the darkness grows around you and you feel yourself becoming smaller, being engulfed by this darkness of whatever beyond, everything goes dark as you fall into a restless sleep. Laying beside you, Noxil is tossing and turning in their own sleep, experiencing their own nightmare. If Sweet Tea can please describe their nightmare now.
I'm in my room, where I came from before I got here. I don't know how I got back here, but it's good to know that I'm safe. My hand, however, feels a little weird. Like that weird vibrating sensation, like you slept on it wrong. But I pull out my hand and it doesn't look right. It looks almost vibrating, pixelated. Like its resolution is off. I don't know why. It doesn't feel good. And I can see that effect slowly creep down my arm. I begin to panic. I have to get out of here. I have to find help. I have to find anyone who could help me with this. I run towards the door. As soon as I grab the door handle, my hand touches it, and that same effect transfers over to the door, and now the door is freaking out, glitching out. I can't go through this door now. It's not safe. I keep this hand as far away from anything as possible as I run toward the window, making sure to use my other hand to open it up. I climb through. I can still feel it crawling down my arm. I don't know what'll happen if it gets to my head. It's unnerving. It feels weird. It feels unnatural. I have to find someone who can help. But there's no one around. The entire neighborhood is completely empty. I'm running down the street, sidewalks, through parks, into stores. No one's around. Eventually, I fall over. The weird effect has now taken my legs. I'm unable to move. I'm unable to even scream as I feel it slowly climb up my torso, up my neck. And that's where my nightmare will kind of...
So as your near disconnected body lies limpless in the open street of your neighborhood, your nightmare falls black as you two fall into a restless sleep. And it's that weird sensation of like you're trying to move, you're putting all of your effort into moving, but your limbs are just dead weight and nothing wants to give, nothing wants to move. And as you lay there unmoving, in your head you are crying out for help. as Lyra is also experiencing their own nightmare. Curled up in the big old long johns of whoever lived in this building before. Lyra, please describe your nightmare.
I find myself sitting on a rowboat in the middle of the ocean. As I look around, it is unnaturally still, like a perfect sheen of glass. It's pitch black. All I can see is the boat and this endless expanse of black. And in an instant, it changes to a violent, boiling storm. Thunder clashing, lightning striking the ocean, turning a bright flash of white for a second, and then pitch black again. Waves are monstrously tall, hundreds of feet tall as far as I can tell. Being tossed and turned and tossed back and forth. And before as soon as it began, I noticed I'm in the water. And I'm desperately trying, clawing at the surface to keep my head above water. But slowly, steadily, falling deeper and deeper as the turmoil of the ocean rides back and forth.
As you feel yourself being pulled deeper and deeper into the water, you feel a surge start to rise up from beneath you. And in a moment's notice, you see the rushing white of rapids of a cresting wave. As you are at the peak of this wave, at the forefront, you look down, you are hundreds of feet in the air above raging waters. As the wave breaks, you come crashing down, falling hundreds of feet back to the surface of the water. Except it's not the water you hit. As you come crashing down back to the surface of the water, the boat, smashed to pieces in driftwood, lying before you. You fall. There's a piece that is sticking up with a sharp edge that pierces your chest. As you feel that pierce, you snap out of it. You come to. You're awake. You are standing outside at the edge of the property line for this cabin, looking down the trail that you entered through yesterday. Before you, about 100 feet down the trail, you see a large, dark figure turn right, jumping deeper into the forest. You can't make out what it is, and you feel a searing pain in your chest as you look down and you see that there are 5 puncture marks in your chest with blood dripping down them, soiling your shirt. It is early morning. The sun has barely risen over the mountain peak behind you, as you hear all 3 of your friends screaming in the cabin.
I turn back to the cabin and start booking it towards it.
Entering inside, you see Seraphine and Drass sprawled out in their sleep bunks, both drenched in sweat. Screaming, shaking, coming to. They're waking up themselves. As they both wake up, you both catch yourselves in the room. You have awakened from your dream. It is no longer dark. It is no longer alone. You are standing amongst your friends, panicked. But you don't see Noxil. You hear a muffled scream from upstairs. As you run up the stairs and open the door to that room that had that effigy or whatever that was, Noxiel, still asleep, is down on his knees, hands clasped in front of him, praying to this entity, tears rolling down his eyes. As you open the door and step in, Noxiel, you come too, and you see yourself sitting at the feet of this thing.
So is Lyra the only one that went upstairs in this whole thing? Like, two of us are downstairs, Noxiel is upstairs, Lyra's upstairs?
Correct.
Okay.
Was I sleepwalking?
That's a great question.
I'm guessing
Oh,
that
that's
means you
coming
don't
out
have
of-
an answer.
Your guess is as good as mine at this point.
Right. So who's down for burning this damn thing now?
I'm with you.
Because I don't like the fact that I just woke up in front of this thing when I was very clearly downstairs when I went to sleep.
I was outside. Saw a thing. My chest hurts. And now I'm here.
That's another
Sorry,
thing
you're-
too. Is it just Lyra that had it, or it's all of us that have the in the chest?
It is just Lyra.
Ooh.
Think your chest hurts?
A little. It's more itchy than hurt. But yeah, no, it's fine. I think. I don't know. I don't want to be here right now.
Yeah, same. I'm not comfortable with this place anymore either.
Not feeling it.
Alright, so just making sure we're all cool with burning this place down?
I am.
100%. Yeah. To
I
the
am. I don't know about the rest
to
of
the
the people.
Yep.
to the studs.
It is in this moment that you hear a bone-chilling scream come from outside that gets cut off. You hear the scream start, you hear it elevate, but before what you know would be a natural end to the scream for how it's been growing, it stops suddenly. And you hear a loud crack as a tree falls in the forest.
Okay, so we can't stay here, but we also can't go outside apparently because there's something out there.
Have you all reconvened on the first floor? As you're talking about burning the building and everything?
Let's let's take this downstairs. I think.
That's fair.
I would say that we probably did all reconvene downstairs, given the fact that nobody wants to be in the same room as the effigy. Like,
Yeah, no,
Not one
no.
bit.
nope.
I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, so it is also in this moment, after hearing that scream, after talking about burning this place, you realize it's just you four here.
Oh, shoot, where are our guides?
Oh damn.
Do you think they brought us here intentionally to sacrifice us?
No, because we asked to come down here. We asked, and they were just like, yeah, sure, okay, it's just a house. I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah, that's called the illusion of choice. It's a very common thing in video games.
We should have just went straight. We should have just stayed on the regular path. Oh, I'm sorry.
We had to go into the DLC
this is my
content.
fault. Oh,
No, it's not all your fault. I kind of also opted for this. Also, it took hours for us to get here from the main path.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I didn't turn around. I guess I just didn't
Yeah.
realize how long we were walking, because there normally gets to be like a point when like you go down a side path and you get that feeling of like, I've been walking down this path too long. This might actually be where I'm supposed to go in this game. Turn around.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Probably fine.
Exactly.
Okay.
We all had that choice. Not on you.
Yup.
Nope. Okay.
What's important is now that we kind of figure out where we got to go from here.
I'm not gonna
What's our next
lie to you guys. I don't. Okay, so pressing forward doesn't feel like a good idea. Staying in this house also doesn't feel like a good idea. It's 3 hours back in the direction that we came from. But that might be our best bet.
I
I'm down
agree.
for it.
Oh, okay.
In this moment,
Yeah.
I need somebody to give me a perception check, please.
Woo-hoo. Not me. That's a 6.
If I, admittedly, with the way that I am, if we're relying on a perception check out of me, I'm just gonna say that it's passive, because I'm more so worried about everybody else around me versus me actively looking for something.
Let's take this off of any individual shoulders. Make it a group roll.
Alrighty.
Cool. Still a 6. Unless you want me to reroll it now that we've changed the
16
parameter.
on that roll.
Then that's 20, my
26.
friend.
Oh, I'm gonna stick with passive. Rolls a 26.
I got a nat 20. I got a 25. How dare you?
What was yours again, Gibbs?
16.
16. Okay. All right. So
Oh shoot, I did my math wrong. It's 24, it's not 26.
Ha ha!
Well, because you were like, I got a nat 20, and I'm like, I got a 19. How did I get higher than Sweetie?
all right. So as all of this is going on, as you all are just like, oh my god, what to do, what's going on, hearing the scream outside, two things get noticed. One, that scream sounded roughly familiar. Not for the sake of because you've heard the scream, but because you've heard the voice. That was V. Greed. Second thing that you notice, the map is still in the room. His bunk, his sleep roll, all of his supplies, still right there at your feet.
Should we rate his supplies?
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Yes!
But also, why did he leave without them?
I don't think he left voluntarily.
And also,
Just saying, I woke up outside.
And you woke up upstairs. I don't think he
Yeah.
left willingly.
we also have no idea where Kithri is.
Is there any trace of where they might be? Like, even
Well, I think
even
we just
drag
kind of-
marks.
I think we kind of just heard about Kithri.
More so, I'm like,
I mean, you're right.
is there any other non-human footprints?
Yeah,
Investigation
I heard
check.
you guys scream and I didn't really take attention to look, but
I'm not gonna lie, I hate that this is the. I'm getting way too comfortable playing intelligence-based characters because this is. I'm not okay here. So I rolled a 2
Oof.
for a
I'll give you
total
the
of
help
1.
action. Let's give you some help here.
Nice gift.
Go for it.
Oh good, I rolled
I
an
do
11.
have a D4.
I'm not gonna burn it for this. For
Wait,
a
what'd
check
you get
that
now?
I'm bad at? 10.
Better.
Better than a 4.
1.
Are you looking outside at all, or is it just inside?
Okay, so essentially what it would be is if I can't see any drag marks, struggle marks inside, the investigation would lead out the front door. Reluctantly, but it would lead out the front door.
All right, so inside, you don't notice any signs of struggle through whatever dust and whatnot, and the commotion of just being in this building itself and the sleeping arrangements and everything inside. You don't discern anything of struggle, drag marks, or anything inside. Going outside, more of the same. But with one small caveat. looking down the trail in the mud from the storm the night before, you see a very clear set of prints heading back down the trail.
The trail that we just talked about going back down to get to safety.
Correct. The only trail in this area because the trail ended at this cabin.
Yup.
The prints, though, size 9 pair of boots.
Yes,
Nothing out of the ordinary.
9 in the heel there.
Yes, because one of my favorite icebreaker questions isn't what's your favorite color, it's how big are your boots? Like, also we gotta
Right.
hydrate and a
Do we know what
stretch.
T3's foot size was?
How tall was he? Sorry, Keith.
Also, we gotta
They're
hydrate and
not-
stretch.
Yeah, so looking at all of the prints coming in and the trail coming in, these prints leading out don't match anybody else's shoe from the travel in.
Oh.
No, thank you. No.
So this is a person we haven't seen before then.
This is a completely new entity.
Do you share this information of the boots, the boot prints, with anybody else of the group?
Yep. Lee kind of realize there's the boot prints, being like, I don't think these belong to any of us. And they make me really worried about the plan of just go back down the trail, because they're also going down the trail, and they're not mine. And then she kind of looks at the fact that there are 2 very small creatures and a small yet very grown man, being like,
Lyra, hearing this information, you get concerned. Whatever you saw down that path when you awoke from your nightmare, both A, was bigger than what footprint was left, and B, did not have normal feet that would be wearing boots.
Can I have any ghost of a chance of identifying what it might be?
Probably not, but you can roll a history check and find out.
Give it your bestest of shots.
No, that's a 12.
Yeah, with a 12, you have absolutely no idea what this might be. The best that you can come up with from the stir of the moment, waking up from the nightmare, and what you were experiencing between feeling that sharp pierce of your chest, which turned out to be real, as well as hearing the screams of your friends as you're awakened outside. The best that you can make out of what you saw as it was darting into the forest off the trail was that it looked like it was about a 35-foot tall moose.
I beg the finest pardons.
No, we're good.
a 35
I'll try to
moose
illustrate that as best I can to these guys, but
that walked on 2 legs.
Yeah, no. I was waking up. I don't know what I saw.
I hate playing dumb characters. Oh no. I'm putting stuff together in my head, and I don't know if I would actually. Yep. I'm just gonna shut up.
35-foot moose?
Guys, I saw a 35-foot moose out there in the in there. No. I don't. I can't even.
Okay. I mean,
On the upside, if it is a moose, which I don't really think it is, but if it's a moose, we could kill a moose.
35
got a rifle?
35 feet of it?
It
I
might
mean, there's
take a
4 of us
couple-
and 1 of that.
It might
Sure.
take a few extra bullets, but like, you could take.
I have a hammer and a piece of string as a whip. I don't know what I'm taking besides putting up a tent.
Okay.
I would
Maybe
like
a
to
nap.
point out at this point that Seraphine has 4 guns on her. I look like a Silent Hill inventory right now.
Naxil also has a weapon. Picked up a nice little 6-shooter revolver.
I did.
Does it have any bullets?
Did I check for that? Holy crap.
No, you didn't.
It's probably
It's gonna be
fine.
great as long as it's loaded. If it's not, you got a good club.
Can I check the gun to see if it's loaded?
There are 3 rounds in the 6-shot revolver.
Okay.
So
I mean, you know, it's something.
make them count.
I didn't even
Don't
I
think
just
about
want to
that.
point out,
That's
I
all
rolled a
I've done.
d6 in this moment. I rolled a d6 in this moment to see how many rounds were there. It was almost a 1. It teetered.
That would've been
hilarious.
Awful, but hilarious.
Those
I
are the
got a
3
one.
Magnum rounds that we have in Resident Evil that we saved to the BBEG.
Right.
I trust in your judgment to use them at the appropriate time, sir.
That's a bad idea,
So
but thank you.
You have
Judicious marksmanship.
collectively, you have 5 firearms and whatever other weaponry that your characters have. You have a map. You know roughly where you are and roughly where the lodge is that essentially is your exit point for this.
Okay.
So the way I see it, it's like this. If we stay here, we're going to die. If we go out there, we might die.
I'll
But at
take
least
might
we'll have
over
made-
going to.
Yeah, unfortunately,
At least
might,
we've made an attempt. If
might,
we go.
might, right? Like, worst case if we die, we just have to, we just quit the game, right? Because this is definitely still the video game.
Definitely, yeah, 100%.
For sure.
I'm 100%
Well-
sure it's just a game.
It absolutely is a game, but can we turn it off?
Brother, I'm gonna live in my Delulu right now, okay? Like,
Listen,
know.
I'm just saying, I've watched enough, like, isekai stuff to know that maybe we can't just turn it off.
I don't need you to be putting any types of hesitation into my head right now, okay? Cause like, real life, I'm a runner. I'm a big scaredy cat, okay?
I don't have the option of running. I can run my mouth. I
My
talk
fight or
with my hands.
flight, my flight game is strong, okay? My flight very strong.
Right. Hey,
Noted.
if one of us survives through this, that's fine. That's a win. Right.
So I'm gonna just pretend like this is 1000% still a video game, and we just had like a power surge at home, and I'm hallucinating that, yeah, I'm in a coma. I'm in a coma, and
Perfect.
if I die, that's just the universe's way of saying, hey, it's time to wake up, and really hope that I'm right. Because if I'm dead, my child has a life insurance policy, so that's a bonus. I don't really know if death by video game is covered under the contract, but hopefully they'll make an exception.
It'd be the most wild way to go.
That's just a theory.
A game theory.
I swear to God. I was like,
Thanks
don't
for
you do
watching.
it. No.
It was there. I had to. So, what do we do? I'm all for pressing
Look
forward.
at let's
outta
look at the
here.
map,
Yeah,
figure out where the best direct route is for getting to the lodge, which unfortunately is very likely just going to cut through
where we
thick,
just saw
thick
that
woods.
35-foot moose.
I mean, I'm sure that if there is a 35-foot moose out there, right? That moose or
It was-
mooses? Moose?
Meeson.
Meese. Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
No, the plural of moose is just more moose. It's kind of
Okay.
like, yeah.
Many much
but
moosing.
It's like deer is single, but deer is also plural. Moose is single, moose is also plural. In my brain, it should be like moosin or meeson for some reason.
Moosin or Meeson?
35-foot moose aside.
It's giving
Okay.
Jar Jar Banks being like, look at all the moosin.
If there is a moose out there, aren't they like primarily like herbivores?
Yes, but they're
they're
very
all-
impressive.
Their only natural enemy is an orca. That's no. Hold on, sweet tea. Did you not know that? That's a real fact.
That is
That's a real
actually
thing.
Yep. Moose.
Their natural
Their
predators.
only natural predator, aside from man, are orcas. Because moose are surprisingly good swimmers. They
And
can
they like
stay.
to dive to the bottom and,
Yup.
and eat the seagrass and shit.
I don't.
Yeah, they
no,
can dive
my
up to, like,
mind
30,
can't wrap
35
around
feet.
This.
Nope.
So yeah, just
it's
imagine
one of
being a
those
scuba
things-
diver that
It's
sees
one of
a
those.
moose.
It's one of those things that, like, in my brain, living only in a place that has deer, because I don't ever go up to the UP. In my brain, moose are just big deer, when in actuality,
No.
moose are huge.
Yeah.
Moose
well,
are, like, on
Very big.
average, I think about 10 feet tall. They're gigantic.
You ever ridden on a school bus and see how actually tall it is? Their antlers reach the top of the bus. Ask me how I know this.
well, aren't moose like the last existing North American megafauna?
Possibly.
I
Them
think
and
so, yeah.
elk. Like,
Thank you,
also,
Brennan Lee Mulligan, for that little factoid.
Yeah, but like elk are also insanely huge from what I've seen. Like when Cody and Morgan got their elk last year, I was like, "What do you
Elk are
mean?
Pretty big, yeah.
What do you mean?"
Big.
Like I knew that Sadie was small. That thing made her look minuscule, so tiny. I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?"
I am afraid we have ADHD'd our way into talking of megafauna.
We
Yeah, Bert,
absolutely
I'm
have.
playing
Yeah,
a
Yes.
we
stupid
have.
character. I'm playing a really low intelligence character. I got a high score of 8. I sent you something in chat. You don't have to respond to it if you don't want to. I don't want to go outside anymore. I don't.
What? Why not?
Just what's going on up in my head, the gears that are turning. I hate you so much. I don't. I love you. You're amazing. But also,
Look,
I,
if we stay here, we're likely to die. We at least have a chance of making it back if we leave.
Okay, so I have a rifle and a prayer.
I have some knives, a whip, and a big hammer.
We also have a
Real big
map.
hammer.
I've got magic and a gun.
I got, like I
That's
said,
equipped
like I
out of
said
all of
earlier,
us.
I got 2 stabby boys and anger management problems.
That's all we
Yeah.
need in this
That
moment.
is everything
Throw
we
the
need.
man at him!
Throw the man.
Throw the
The
mad
man
dinosaur at him! The madman!
A
I thought you
madman.
said the man.
I thought it said man.
The
too.
man,
Like,
man,
is that
man.
a- is that a-
The man, man,
What's a
man.
reference? For Demon Slayer? I didn't know.
Look,
In my
we got
brain,
the
it's like
flea
the
from
man,
the
bear,
Castlevania
pig, it's just the
series
Batman.
here.
Half man, half bear, half pig.
Man, bear, pig!
All right. Bring it in a little bit here, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
I'm sorry.
We're
We are
ADHD
looking.
and
We're looking at the map. We're figuring out where the lodge is.
consult the helix fossil. Sorry.
We're praying to Lord Helix, and I think we're going to the lodge.
Wow, that's a throwback.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. I love it.
So fun thing. One last tangent before we go. Raven didn't know who Lord Helix was.
What?
All right. Story time. No, I'm kidding.
No. We'll get into it later. He knows now.
Later, yeah, another time.
The amount of things I've learned in the last year, let me tell you. Anyways, all right. So diving back into things, right? Looking at the map, looking where it was that you were originally heading down the trail in your southwest orientation from the day prior, and then giving a rough estimate trajectory, the best of your ability, of how far off of that original trail you went to get to this cabin versus that of where, thankfully, it was marked on the map where the lodge is. You see that as long as you head a bit more south by southwest rather than just straight southwest, it's a pretty straight shot from here to there. I mean, obviously, finding quickest route is going to be a straight shot. But even looking on the map, topographically on the map, it seems almost as if you just need to follow a certain ridge line through the forest and through this mountain valley that will actually feasibly take you almost straight to the hunter's lodge itself that you're trying to get to anyways. Best guess that you can get looking at the map and the dimensions and everything for distance, it looks like it might take you the rest of this day. You might get there by sundown.
Might?
Let's get to stepping.
I'm not willing to
walk
waste-
fast then.
I'm not willing to waste any daylight. Okay, we got to,
Yeah.
Nobody happens to
Pitter
Long
patter.
Strider, do they? Okay.
Sorry, I'm fresh out.
Okay.
I got short feet, so I gotta jog. Alright, y'all. Keep
I
it up with
gotta
jog.
jog.
Drop
I mean,
down on
do
all
you-
fours. Here we
Who
go.
would like to lead
I
the
mean-
way?
Do you want to ride?
Yes, please. Please
Okay.
Save me some exhaustion.
I will.
Yeah, I'll just
Please.
like lean down, give him like a little piggyback ride.
Woo.
I will go. I will go first. With gun at the ready, and it's on alert basically in the event that it senses something I can't see.
Beautiful. I love that. Remind me of the range on that again, please. I want to say it was either 30 or 60.
So the warning range is 30 feet.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So, with you in the front, I'm going to have you give me a survivor roll. I also need to know who is going to be last. Following this ridge line is going to be a single file line to make it through.
I'll take up the rear.
I am going to use my D4.
I can take a hit. I can take up the rear.
While you are using your D4, Dras, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
I think it'd be funny if the
That
two
is
shortest
a-
ones were piggyback riding on the two tallest ones.
That's nat 20.
That is
For-
a 15 for survival.
Okay, it's nat 20 for a 22, but still.
That's still good.
All right. Love that. So, you guys start making your way with Seraphine in the front, making the path before you. Very closely, like, just eyes to map, eyes to trail that she is spearheading, eyes to map and back, just consistently keeping note of everything going on, staying very alert, very aware of everything going on around you. You travel for hours. You notice the sun overhead is waxing throughout the day, and it's passing over. You know that at this point it is now into the afternoon. The forest has been quiet this whole time. Still damp from the storm before. Along the way, Dras, roughly at about midday, you look over through the trees as you hear a snap of a twig. There's nothing there that's moving. High in the trees, about 40 feet in the air, you see the hung carcass of Vigrid impaled onto one of the limbs of the leafless trees that you've been walking through.
You guys have found him.
Who'd you found?
And she's gonna reluctantly look in that direction. Can we tell how long he's been there or how long he's been dead?
Can I make like a, I don't know, like a nature or a medicine or something to see if I would even be able to
You don't
identify
need
that?
to.
Okay.
All right, so it has been several hours since the scream heard this morning. The body has been mangled. Its bowels ripped from its stomach. And it is still slightly dripping. But has been lifeless for at least those hours.
Right. So, shall we keep going?
I'm all for keep going.
Yep. Don't.
Yep,
Nope.
yep.
I'm so good.
He was a good guide, and he'll be greatly missed. Requiem, Carapact, off we go. Requiem, Pace.
He was single, right? He didn't have any family that we should notify.
I mean,
Well-
probably not.
Well, but also,
Unfortunately, we won't have anybody to, that if we are also caught in there. So, scoot.
we have to remember this is also just an NPC. Like their code. You know, as soon as we restart the game, they'll be fine.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's so
Yeah,
right.
100%,
That's so
yeah.
right. Yep. He'll spawn back. He's Alfira.
Ooh.
Alfira from Baldur's Gate, the one that gets
Oh,
killed
wait,
repeatedly
okay.
no matter what you do.
He's Goomba number 1.
Wait,
Goomba number 1. Wow.
does Alfira die?
Oh, honey boo boo.
Yeah.
Wait, does that happen in chapter 3?
No. Okay. So if you play the Dark Urge, she dies every single time. There's no way to stop it.
Okay. I've never played Dirge. I keep her alive.
Well, shoot. Oh, okay. No.
All right. So after finding this, you learn a little bit more information. Something got it 40 feet in the air.
Is that 35-foot moose?
If it's a 35-foot moose that can walk on 2 legs, I'm just
Run,
going to
run.
assume that it is not completely cloven. All right. I think now that this thing has thumbs, and it's just dragging its knuckles on the ground. Okay. It's probably got the reach to put it up there.
Hold on a second. Maybe it's that
Everybody
effigy
run.
that we saw there in that room.
Oh, don't. Oh, I don't like that. That's
Yeah.
so much worse.
That thing
Okay.
that we saw in that room.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
That
it's
35-foot moose.
Any of the runes that I like rubbed over while we were there, are any of them around Vikreed's body?
Not a one. The trees here are barren of marking. They all have all of their bark, with the exception of the lack of leaves and the spiky growth that all of the branches seem to have, rather than being like a thick branch with multiple stems coming off of it. Each one is just its own spiky growth coming out of the trunk of the tree. Outside of that, the trees seem entirely normal. All of their bark is there. There's no additional markings. There's no abnormal weathering. There's even moss growing on the north side.
Do you voice your thoughts about the rune? There, Seraphine? You're muted. I can't hear you.
Shoot, sorry. You would see her pull the paper that she rubbed off on, just kind of like looking at that, looking over, and just kind of like, okay. In a weird way, I was kind of hoping these runes would be here, but I don't really think that they're going to do anything.
What runes?
Like the runes that old girl, said was on the tree. She said one was for protection, but she didn't know what the other ones were. So I did like a little, like a smudge with a pencil,
Oh, like Indiana Jones. The
yeah,
rubbing.
yeah, that guy. And I don't see these anywhere.
that guy. How dare.
I'm a real big Indiana
Disrespect.
Jones fan, okay? I really am. I would
Grew
be
up on it. It's-
I would be straight up panicking right now. So like my future husband, Harrison Ford, is that guy right now. Okay? Like he's
Goddamn.
Can I make a roll on that to see if I could have any idea what these runes might be? Maybe. jog
You
memory?
did roll for them already back at the cabin originally.
That's fair.
We do know that they are of a very old, no longer spoken language that was not like kept to history. It is something that has died to the times. There's very little
It's
known
lost,
about them.
yeah.
Like Nintendo Power. Got it.
I swear to God.
Damn. I miss Nintendo Power.
Oh my god. Still have some of the...
So did Gibbs freeze for anybody else?
Me too.
Like
yeah.
I still hear him, but
Yeah.
like his camera stopped moving.
He just
Yep.
he's
Yeah, I
solid.
guess I froze mid sneeze.
Turn
Love
your
that.
camera off and on, I guess.
Yep. Let's try that. Oh, that's great. Failed to. Okay.
Oh, well,
That'd be why.
I made an oopsie.
That's okay. It didn't move anything around on the screen, so that's also a bonus. Hooray.
Beautiful.
Alright. I'm going to mildly switch up how I originally wrote tonight's activities. We are going to go ahead and hop onto our break now because it's 11:15, so it's a good round number to take a break on while Gibbs figures out camera stuff and we all can go and empty bladders and do the things that we need to do. I'm also going to go ahead and have everybody level up to level 9 now in preparation of what's coming next. So we will
Okay.
come back
Bring it
in
on,
10-15 minutes. We'll come back at the half-hour mark. So whatever that is your time, we will see you back there.
Yeah, if we don't come back sooner, because it do be getting a little late. But all right, we will see you guys shortly. Be right back. Hi guys, welcome back. Whew.
I'm not an evil DM. You're an evil DM.
Your mom's an evil DM.
I mean, two things can be
Sorry.
true. Like
Two things
both
can be
evil
true.
DMs.
As Raven reminded me, he was like, "Hey, how many more bad guys did Oro add?" Every $5 donation that goes to the Extra Life Fund tonight, we'll add another baddie to whatever we're about to walk into. So thanks for the extra 5 bad guys, Oro. It's wonderful. It was for the children. Do it again. I'm prepared to die tonight. Okay, but I'm good for you to take it away, Raven.
Let's
Yay!
do it.
All right, so leaving behind the desecrated body of Vikrid, as you continue on your heading of south by southwest, making your way back to the Hunter's Lodge.
Okay. Actually, slight pause. After we see, Vikrid, there's gonna be this moment where she just like, I definitely knew my character sheet very well. The one that I made a week ago. I know what abilities I have, right? She just kind of like pats her pocket, and you see her pull out this little vial with a dropper in it. She kind of tucks her rifle up under her arm for a second, lifts her eyelid up, and you watch her just drop, bop bop, bop bop, into her eyes, blink it out a little
Red
bit.
eyes.
As she uses one of the compounds from the fighter, the living crucible fighter subclass. For 1 hour, you can sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of yourself. If you sense such effects, you can take a magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears that magic. And if an effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell's School of Magic. This lasts for an hour.
I love that so much for you. As you do
I know.
that, the entire forest lights up.
Oh,
Everything that you can see around you gives off the same aura. Whatever color aura that the School of Magic pertaining to necromancy type things would deal with.
I feel like necromancy is like, I don't want to say it's black because that feels very, I feel like it's like a very sickly green color. Like
Yeah,
not
my
a
brain's
nice
like,
green.
It's either like, yeah,
It's
either
Disney
like that
villain
sick,
green.
Pale, yeah.
like Maleficent kind of
Yep,
green.
it's Maleficent green.
Tunic casserole yellow green.
Tuna casserole.
Tuna
Get
casserole?
out.
What?
Why is your tuna casserole that color?
You
Hang
know,
on. I don't eat tuna
everyone's
casserole,
mom's a good cook.
but I need to know what color
But-
it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be like a very
Not
white, pale,
Yeah,
Midwestern
Look.
unseasoned color. Like,
I grew up in Idaho. You
but
didn't
it's
have
got
to cook.
peas in it. So like,
It's got peas
Oh,
in it,
boy.
I swear. Not the peas.
Now you see why I don't like vegetables.
okay, but like, a properly done tuna salad actually kind of slaps. Like, with the noodles and the onions and stuff. I fuck up a tuna salad.
Anyway,
I have
Necromancer.
questions, but anyways.
I don't want to
So
know
yeah,
why
the
it's that
the
color.
entire forest light ups before you. Everything, every tree, every leaf above you, every leaf on the ground itself, everything around you is giving off this same aura.
Like, she blinks the ointment into place. And as her head just kind of lowers and her eyes adjust to the new surroundings. Any other time she would have used this in the past, it's been like maybe an item or two, a thing, like a wizard giving off a evocation aura as an evoker wizard, I don't know. But she's going to visibly look sick of just like, oh, I don't like this. Oh, this isn't even a natural forest anymore. Oh, this forest isn't supposed to be here.
You okay?
No.
No. Sorry.
No,
I
okay.
felt that now.
No, there is literally nowhere in this forest that I can turn to and see any sense of not bad vibes at all. Like, I got bad vibes before, they're amplified now. Everything in this forest is the product
Is
of
a bad vibe.
necromancy.
Oh,
Is the product of
phenomenal.
death.
Would you
Oh,
like to know the best part about this?
You know, yes, no.
What is
Did
it?
you? So correct me if I'm wrong, but it said something about learning a spell that it came from.
I learned the spell School of Magic, which you
Oh,
told
okay.
me was necromancy.
Yeah, got it.
If you want, I'll try to roll Arcana with my negative intelligence.
If you would like to do that, we can try to scare everybody else too.
Oh no.
I don't know shit. I rolled another 2.
I'm gonna think about shit.
Fantastic! I love that
that's two.
so
I love
much for you.
I love that Faye is like, I gave you a D8, and I'm like, baby, I love you. I'm not wasting a D8 on a 2, okay? Because
That's so
even
real,
if
though.
even if I roll max, if I roll an 8, my best total is still gonna be a 9.
Oh my gosh.
I love it
But you could if you
so
want.
much. All right, so yeah, you are going through it in this moment as just described. Shall we push on?
Might
Unfortunately,
as well.
All right. You continue making your way through the woods. How? I'm gonna preface this by saying, don't answer with, "Oh, because you said something, I'm very cautious now." How cautiously are we moving through?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now that I can see the entire forest is lit up with necromancy bullshit, and the vibes are off. We have seen a dead comrade eviscerated on a tree. There is
Yep.
no caution. I'm relying solely on my gun to alert me if something is close, and I am booking it out of this forest. I don't want to be here. Again, the fight or flight game with this girl right here. Flight is strong. Flight is very, very strong, okay? I'm a speed walker, alright?
I'm a speed walker.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I'm being cautious at all either. Like we're trying to get the hell out of
Walker,
here.
Texas
Oh, we're leaving?
Speed
Cool.
Ranger.
Good.
Okay, let's go.
Like,
I'm attached to you, so where you go, I go.
I love this so much. Seraphine, you are in the front, correct? All right. Your rifle of warning sounds off. In the same second that you hear it sound off, nearly instantly, you see something flying towards you. You have a split second to react.
I'ma shoot it. No,
You-
we're jumpy.
All right. So
No, we're
you can be
jumping.
jumpy. If you try to shoot it, you will be hit. If you don't try to shoot it, you have a chance to make a deck save at disadvantage.
Actually, I'm gonna take the latter option because that will make it a flat roll. I have advantage on deck saves. Nope. Nope. Not a fan. Not a. Okay. All right. We good. Oh, 21.
I'm sorry, what was that?
This is a 21.
that was the most anxious 21 I think I've ever heard in my
Because I'm
life.
waiting for him to be like, it wasn't enough. Like, what do you mean?
Like, when I heard that, it just sounded like you were trying to squeak out a natural one. I was just like, excuse me? Anyways, so in the fogginess of the aura that you are seeing of this forest around you, as everything is lit up because of this ointment that you have applied, you see the faintest black shimmer hurling through the air as there's a spike that has been shot at you down the path you are following. It is moving so fast and was shot from so far away. You don't know where it came from. You just see it at the last second as your rifle started alarming you. You manage to dive out of the way as it soars over the heads of your allies behind you. But something came for you.
I'm really mad that this is the one campaign that I decided to not be a short character in. This is some bullshit.
I don't know. Trent is not short.
Damn, that's right. Trent is actually really tall. Like all the dummies games, everybody gives me flack for because they're like, "Why are you so little, dog?"
I give you flack
Does
for
it
sounds
look
a
like-
Redwood, but like,
Does it look like a ballista bolt or like a really big hedgehog spine? Like
It looks like a pine needle.
but like
a
big?
really
Like
big
a
pine
really
needle?
big pine needle?
It looks like a pine needle, just really long, like longer than a normal pine needle. It is the same diameter thickness as a pine needle. It is the same rough shape. It's just about 3 inches long rather than the like half-inch-ish that they usually are.
big ass needle.
So it's like a blow dart kind of deal?
Yeah, that or we're being attacked by the mountain version of Caxwar.
I'm actually very impressed that I saw it because I don't think real me would have seen that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the gun.
Shout out
Also,
to the
shout out to being
21-year-old.
jumpy as hell.
That part. All right. However, with that, I need everybody to go ahead and make me either dexterity or constitution saving throws.
That's
And I
We
need you
get
to
it.
tell me which, because different things happen depending on which roll you make.
What are they
Dex?
for? Because I also have advantages on saves against things that would apply conditions.
I love that for you so much. The forest is attacking you. The trees themselves, their spikes, are lunging out at all four of you along this path in this moment.
13 Constitution saving throw.
dirty 20 dex save.
Nat 20 for a 25 deck save.
I got a 17 on my con.
And was that with your advantage because of things? For con?
Considering that you didn't tell me,
I will blanketly give you the advantage because of your trait.
Actually, I'm gonna use my D4 for this. Just to be trying to be safe. Alright.
I like that one
That
so much
brings it-
better.
That brings it to a 15.
That takes me to a 27.
Alright, so 27 con for Seraphine, 15 con for Nexiel, and then it was deck saves for the other two?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. I love this so much.
Of course,
The
little
two
guys
of you
take
that
the
made
dex
deck
save.
saves.
Yeah, of course the little guy's taking the decks. What do you mean? Like,
Remind me again, what were the numbers?
Dirty
Nat 20 for a
for
25.
Okay. Good news for both of you. On the deck saves, you don't get hit by any of the spikes.
Hell
You
yeah.
manage to, you see them coming, and you, especially being of the smaller stature between the both of you, you see the spikes coming, and you just start jumping over / onto each one, just bouncing off of each one, making your way up and through and around these trees in this moment. So you both are safe. The two of you making con rolls, on the other hand,
Oh no.
willingly chose to be hit by these spikes. Seraphine, you will be stabbed by one and will take 2 points of piercing damage. But because of your 27, will suffer no other effects. Noxil, you will also take 2 points of piercing damage, But as you are pierced by this branch, that same feeling you had of your nightmare, being disconnected from your body, everything feeling heavy, and like no matter how hard you struggle, your limbs will not move. As you look down, you're trying to move. You see them moving, but it feels like they aren't. And you are standing in place as you are lifted into the air by this tree. After a moment, this feeling subsides. The branch returns to normal. You are standing once again in the same spot with a small hole in your side from where the branch pierced and a single drop of blood on the forest floor beneath you.
It just, the branch just let me go.
Did it let you go? Or did it get in your head?
Oh,
I'm so confused. I don't like this.
With
Okay.
that, we venture forth.
Okay. I'm not. You guys saw that too, right? You guys, tell me you guys saw that. Please say you saw that.
I was actually just gonna ask, did we see it, or is this just something that he imagined?
You all saw it. You didn't see what went on in his head. You saw him be stabbed by the branch. You saw his arms and legs flailing as he was just staying stationary. He never got lifted into the air, but as he was kicking his legs and trying to run, he never actually took off anywhere. His feet just slid along the forest floor.
I mean, you did. I'm not trying to make light of a situation. You just kind of looked like you were doing the Running Man.
What? No, no, not me. The tree, the tree. Tell me you saw the tree.
We see the
tree was moving.
No, we saw the tree just come in and just like it got you. Was it just a needle, or did a tree branch get me too? 'Cause I thought it was just a needle.
So the needle was what originally had flown past you before the tree branches enclosed in and tried piercing you. Almost like as if a spike trap on a wall was activated, how the spikes start coming in. It was like that, except it was the growing branches of the trees.
They're just, are you okay? It kind of looked like a seizure, honestly. Like, and she's gonna go over to like where he got impaled and kind of just like inspect the wound and make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. Like,
Wrong.
Give me a medicine check.
But the tree, it grabbed me. You saw it grab me, right?
I saw it impale you. Medicine. Oh, I'm actually better at medicine than I thought. That is a nat 20 for a 22.
Hell yeah.
I was
bad,
honestly
not bad.
thinking that medicine was an intelligence check, so I was gonna be like, cool, a 19.
Yeah. Alright, so with the 22, as you look at this pierce mark, it is perfectly in between two ribs on Noxil's side. It's no bigger than the size of your pinky nail. And the puncture wound itself, nothing seems out of place, with one small exception. There are thin black streaking lines that are expanding across his chest from this puncture wound. Currently, centimeters long. But they're moving.
Is it like across the wound that they are, or is it like from the wound and coming out?
That one.
Oh no. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know what to do about it. And she's just
Don't
gonna.
say, oh no. What's oh no? Don't say, oh no.
Okay, so like, good news is the oh no is just because it's an uncomfortable thing that I've never seen before. This might actually be nothing because this is a video game and video game logics apply. But I don't. It might be the graphics. The graphics might be glitching.
What do you wait? What's going on?
He's got these little black lines right here. She's gonna just kind of gesture to the outside ring, and I'm like, I don't think that these were there before. I don't.
I'm gonna
They
take a
don't-
look down at the
There's
puncture
no.
marks that I had.
There's. Is it still the necrotic magic that's coming from the wound as well, or is there no magic coming off of it?
You see the same aura. Which brings me to a second note. How closely have you looked at Lyra lately?
Admittedly, I haven't. My eyes have been forward, looking and
Heard.
trying to go away. But if Lyra is also coming to inspect the wound
Inspect.
in Noxel's chest, it's gonna be kind of hard to ignore anything coming off of Lyra because they're right here.
What's the verdict, Lyra?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the pokies that I had earlier, especially after what just happened.
Alright, so Lyra, as you look at your chest, from the 5 piercing points that you saw before, as this was hours ago, your entire chest is covered in these black streaks.
Oh, that's not good.
Give me a history check.
Of that. 15.
Beautiful. You beat the check.
I'm gonna
As
need
you
you to
look
stop
down-
smiling like that.
As you look down at these black streaks that are crossing every which way across your chest, you notice they're making something.
Okay.
They're making one of the runes you saw back on the trees. Specifically, not the one that you were told is the protection rune.
Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. All right. So one of like 2 things is happening. I'm either becoming an old god or we're in a lot of trouble.
Why are those the only 2 options?
Well, look! And pull down their shirt to the 5 puncture marks and the etching of the that.
She's gonna just the entire time making that noise, looking through all the runes that she like rubbed off. Just it's not a good one. No.
No.
Is that what's happening to me?
I mean, I woke up with this. Maybe? I don't know.
woke up like
What? Why did you say something sooner?
I did say my chest was itchy. I didn't know what to look until now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Most people that, wake up in a strange place, in a place that they didn't fall asleep, and notice puncture wounds in their chest go, hey guys, I've been wounded.
I didn't notice until now.
I've been in
How do you
pain.
not
I felt
notice
itchy.
that?
I was panicked. I didn't even think to look until now.
I would be too if I'd been stabbed in the chest. I
didn't know
almost
I was
did!
stabbed.
Twice!
I didn't know I was stabbed until now. I just know
Okay.
it hurt and it was
Hi.
itchy.
Okay, let's focus up. We get to get the hell out of here.
Yep, let's focus and we'll bring it down.
I'm
We're gonna
su-
bring it
yep,
down
mhm.
to a
I'm
not
sure as soon as
yelling
we sleep,
level.
I'm sure as soon as we sleep, we'll be all right.
I don't want to sleep here. I would like to leave.
Oh.
I would.
Sleep fixes this, right? Is it sleep or eat, or is it ice? It's one of those. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Look, if I'm changing into like a zombie or an old god, I'll be the first to let myself just leave. I'll be the first to leave. Yeah.
So
What?
we're continuing through the forest.
I don't see any other option. Staying here is not the thing to do.
Staying still is
Yeah.
not a valid option anymore.
All right.
We gotta go.
You regain yourselves. You refocus on the hey. Let's get out of here. You center yourself for a moment. You look up into the canopy, find where the sun is. You give your best guess to what time of day it is, and get your heading as to where you are on the map and where it is you still need to go. Pull out your compass. You find your directional heading, and you start heading south by southwest. As you hike along, following the ridge line, making your way towards the Hunter's Lodge, several more hours go by. In that time, vegetation starts to come back to the trees. Rather than the spiny growths and leafless branches that were originally surrounding you as you were making your way through the forest, they've returned to normal branches, covered in leaves, albeit not completely full, as it is late fall. So they're an array of colors: yellows, reds, browns. There are some patches missing just because of natural age and the cycle of tree life. High above, you see that the sun is starting to set. You haven't made it quite as far as you thought you would in a day. You're still not quite to the Hunter's Lodge. As you come up to the top of a hill in the valley, you find a small clearing between the trees. As you look out over it, you can see off in the distance, maybe another 4 or 5 hours away, which would be well after it's dark. You see the sun, you see the Hunter's Lodge. A large bonfire roaring outside of its doors, smoke billowing into the air, on the other side of another dip in the valley. However, to the west, you do see several different braziers of fire. Or at least what you assume are braziers. You see the flickering of the flames against the backdrop of the trees. And it's closer than the Hunter's Lodge.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it would be close to dusk. The sun is beginning to set behind the mountain.
How long do I think it would take for us to get to the Hunter's Lodge?
At least 4 hours, if not more. Well after dark.
Okay, that's not ideal. That's not good.
All right. Of each of you, this clearing only has space for 2. What 2 are staying behind? You're not far away. You're 20, maybe 30 feet away, just slightly farther down the hill, still in the trees.
So wait, what is the clearing for again? Because in my brain, clearings are like this vast area.
Oh, no, this wasn't a clearing. This was just a small gap in the trees at the top of the hill where you're able to see out and then had seen the Hunter's Lodge across another valley. Like, you have to go slightly down the hill that you're currently standing on into the valley and then back up the other side. The Hunter's Lodge is basically eye level with you across the tops of the trees from the valley in front of you.
And going down to the clearing is how we see that?
No, you're at the top of a hill right now, surrounded by trees, but because you're at the top of the hill, there's a small gap in the trees, maybe 5 feet wide, that you're looking through as you're seeing the Hunter's Lodge across the way. It's not a natural clearing. It's just a little bit of a berth between a couple of trees.
Okay, so it's basically like if all of us stood just like 1, 2, 3, 4, the 2 people in the middle would be able to see what's straight forward.
Basically,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
Yeah, so like there's 2 people there that can see everything. The other 2 are just slightly behind, a few feet away, just because you all can't fit in that space.
I'll stay behind.
As the tallest person here, I feel like that would probably just go to me anyways.
God damn it.
So yeah, I would be up by the clearing.
I guess I'll stay behind with Lyra.
Beautiful. So Lyra and Naxiel, I need you both to make a perception check, please.
Oh gosh, what have I done? Wait, we could talk about this.
What sound was that?
23. It's all right. I believe in you.
Dirty 20.
I knew you could do it. Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Love that. All right.
And for what it's worth, everybody does have a D4.
Oh,
I used mine.
Are you waiting, Gibbs, or did you have more for me?
No.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, look, sweet tea. You got another D4.
Oh, very cool.
All right. So both of you will hear this. Lyra, you will see this. There's a loud crack. Only you 2 hear this. Draz and Seraphine, in the small berth between the trees that are looking out, you 2 don't hear a thing. So Naxiel and Lyra, you both hear a loud crack, the breaking of branches. Lyra, you see this. As you 2 are facing each other from behind Naxiel, you see a large, huge, 40 to 45 foot tall, dark creature. In the dark of the trees and the setting sun behind you, you can't make out all of its details. You see 2 glowing yellow eyes as Naxiel is lifted from the ground in front of you and pulled back into the forest at a blinding speed.
What the?
You blink your eyes. Naxiel and this creature are gone.
I have devil sight. Can I see what has grabbed me?
What does Devil Sight do?
yeah, the devil.
It grants you basically
From the Bible.
Basically, devil sight. I can see normally in dim light and in darkness, both magical and non-magical.
Nothing has obscured your vision. It just came from behind. You didn't see it coming. You heard it, and then you felt yourself lifted off the ground and pulled backwards at such a speed that the trees next to you are just racing by.
I'll
As
start
I'm-
scre-
And I will re-emphasize. Dross and Seraphine don't hear a thing. Lyra, as this creature is darting away with Naxiel, you also don't hear a thing. It is moving silently.
at a rapid pace.
Very rapid pace. Within
Is
the
it-
blink of an eye, 70 feet away.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm gonna scream for Seraphine and Dross to get back here. I'm gonna click my heels and give myself an extra 30 feet of movement speed per round and dash after this thing at approximately 180 feet per round.
I love that a lot. That is very good ground to cover. How quickly can everybody else follow?
I
bad.
see him. I see him take off in that type of Manor. Where is it? It's in here. Doot, 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 doot.
And actually, one
Um,
last question. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Can I get within 10 feet of it in that space of time?
No.
Damn. So, all right. Sorry, Sarfane. Go ahead.
You make ground to the point where you still see Noxiel through the dim light, still 40 feet away at the end of your movement.
Am I what's the word I'm looking for? Like grappled or incapacitated? Do I have can I move my arms? Can I reach my bag?
If you would like to move at all in this moment, you need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's not good for me.
You can do it. Leave a new.
That's a 21.
Come on.
You gain enough mobility to where, because of how this thing is holding you, you can't lift your arms because it has you by your shoulders, but you can
Okay.
move your hands up and down from your elbows.
Okay.
T-Rex arms.
Is that
Got them
mobile
Tylenol
enough
hands.
to reach my backpack or
I
no?
swear to God. I swear. Jesus.
Glad I wasn't.
It wouldn't be
drinking
enough
that.
to like be able to like reach behind you into your pack, but if you got something that's like on the sides, perhaps, like if you have a side pocket that something's in or on, you could reach that.
I mean, I'm sure my bag does have side packs. I'm not sure if this is something that I would have put in them.
You also can reach your own pockets, your waist belts, anything that's on your hip, that you'd still be able to reach if you have anything there. How fast are Seraphine and Duras able to follow if you choose to do so?
So as we turn around and we just watch Lyra just click their heels and book it, Seraphine's gonna like pat down her bandolier and find what basically looks like an EpiPen and just like take it, whip, stab herself in the chest with it and just kind of like and just go as a, oh shoot, what was the name of this one? This one is the adrenaline injection. For 1 minute, your speed increases by 10 feet. In addition, once per turn, you can jump an additional 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement. So if I move, dash, jump per round, that is 130 feet of movement.
Not bad. That's pretty on pace with Lyra.
Yeah, not that. Yeah, just like looking at it, even dashing. Most I'm gonna be able to get is 80.
All right, so Duras, in that case, just for the sake of trying to keep everybody relatively together, not put you guys at too much of a disadvantage, you bringing up the rear of the pack, you see these two start bolting down. Lyra in the lead, being able to keep track of where this thing is roughly heading. Seraphine right on Lyra's tail.
Mm-hmm.
You see that they take off in one direction, but start arcing to the left. And you see a path through the trees where if you go that way, you can kind of like meet them at a point. So if you go that way, you'll get there quicker to kind of keep on pace with them.
Kind of just like veer off. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Follow that, yeah.
All right, Noxiel, anything that you're reaching for, anything you're trying to do?
I wanted to see if I could reach for my immovable rod and put it in the way of this creature.
Sorry.
Just to have it like run into it.
Got a hydrate and a stretch.
I would love to hear you paint me a word picture of how that would take place, and we'll decide from there.
It would very much depend on how it's carrying me. But my idea was that I'd reach back, I'd like, grab my movable rod, potentially try to like put it in a place where it would be in this thing's path, like in its trajectory, and I would activate it. Even if it only slows it down for like a couple seconds, just it would run into the bar and maybe fall over.
Right. So the way that it's carrying you, for how it picked you up and how it's moving, it's behind you, and as it lifted you up, it's pulling you backwards, but you don't see any of its body underneath you. So as far as you can tell, it's holding you in front of it as it is also moving backwards.
So it's like it's moving backwards. So it's like, say like I'm carrying me and I'm moving like that. Damn it. All right, so that wouldn't work then.
I would say if you wanted to give it an attempt, you could try to throw the immovable rod behind you
Can I
and
remotely
see if it
activate it?
activates. I mean, it activates with the button press. Rules is written.
Mhm.
So if you throw it, there would be a chance that it would land hitting the button and activating on impact.
That's risky.
I
You know,
mean,
kind of like when you load a immovable rod into a crossbow and shoot it.
I swear.
okay, is this a reference to that actually happened in a
Yes,
game? prior?
I
Yes.
did this. I did this on Monday with the level 1 character that I was telling you about, where we fought a dragon, and I was just like, it was gonna launch its breath weapon again, so I held my action to load my crossbow with an immovable rod, and as soon as it opened its mouth to talk or use its breath weapon, whatever, I launched the rod into its mouth to stop it, and it activated because it hit the back of the throat.
That's so good. That's awesome. I mean,
So
at this
did you
point,
wanna
what
go
do I
for it?
have? What do I have to lose?
An immovable rod.
On the upside, if it doesn't activate it, we could probably find it along the way since we're following directly after you. Just pick up the rod and keep going.
That would work. All right, I will toss the rod.
Alright, give me. It would be an attack roll with your strength modifier.
Oh God. Oh,
And if
damn
you
it.
have anything towards the reference of unarmed strike, you can add whatever proficiency with that as well.
I have simple weapons. Does that count?
What is a rod but a club?
I
Bardic-
swear to Jesus Christ.
Bardic, you got a D8 as well.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
the
thank
best
you.
the best that you would get would be like if you had Tavern Brawler or something for improvised weaponry,
Okay.
since
so
it's
then
not
no
originally
proficiency.
intended as a weapon.
Okay, so no
Sweet tea,
proficiency
you
for
also
this.
got a D6, so you have a
I
4,
was
6,
about to ask,
and
can
8.
I stack that? Can I stack those? I can. Okay, good.
If you choose to use them, you can use them. They're yours to pick
I'm
and
going
choose
to
when
have
to use.
to. 'Cause
So it would be, it would
I'm
be
not-
a ranged attack roll with your strength modifier and whatever bonuses you pick from the
So
chat inspirations.
I cannot add proficiency to this, and my strength modifier is -1. So I'm absolutely going to be using all 3 of these. Oh God, no! That could have been better. Jeez, what? Oh God. Okay, for the record, I used all 4. I used D20, D4, D6, and D8. I want that to be on the record for this. I got a 14.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
I got a 1 on the D4, I got a 2 on the D6, and the other 2 rolls I got 6s.
It's really good you used all 3 of those.
No way.
The DC was 12. You might have been able to get away with not using like 1, But the DC for throwing it behind you and hoping that it hits this side or that side, I put it just above 10 of like, okay, it's almost a 50-50 chance, but it's moving, so slightly higher than a 10. I gave it a 12. So
Yes.
14 will pass. You
Thank you.
throw this rod behind you. You're not sure what it hits, but it hits something because you hear it activate. A moment later, you feel yourself jutting forward because as this thing is moving backwards, it hits this rod. As it hits, it stumbles for a second. You feel your whole body lurch forward. Looking over your shoulder, you see this creature's face, glowing yellow eyes, right next to your head as you and it are facing straight down at the ground. And then you feel yourself falling from 30 feet in the air as it lets go of you. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see how you land.
Actually, I was gonna ask, as I'm falling, could I cast fly?
I'll allow it.
So, in midair, I'm going to use my draconic spells because I am a draconic sorcerer to activate the fly ability. And as long as I'm concentrating for the next 10 minutes, I have a fly speed of 60 feet.
Beautiful. So you cast fly, you now have the capability of fly. You stop yourself from falling so you do not come tumbling to the ground. As you catch yourself midair, do you at all turn to look at this creature?
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay. So
Probably not
you
the smartest
turn-
idea, but I gotta know.
So as you turn to look at this creature, you essentially stop yourself midair as you turn, yes?
Yes.
Like you're no longer traveling like laterally, you just stop yourself and turn to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucky for you, you stop yourself before you too run into the immovable rod. But you see this creature that had just dropped you as it was facing down at the ground with you. It rights itself and it stands itself back up. From the best of what you can see, as it is still speeding backwards away from you after it had dropped you, as it is now already almost 100 feet away in those split seconds. You see what looks like a 45-foot tall, almost moose-like creature. Its legs, its core of its body, the base of its mass looks like a moose's body. But then as you follow the neck up to what should be the head is something otherworldly. You can't fully make sense of what it is, but it goes from being a furry moosen body turning into a pale pasty skin. And draped over what would be its face is just darkness with glowing yellow eyes.
Oh. That. No.
I don't like that.
You said it's still, like, running away from me?
It is still speeding away from you. As the
Okay.
seconds tick by, it is getting progressively further and further away. Within the sake of one round, because at this point it's been more than a round and everything going through these steps, in the sake of one round, this thing moves at almost 250 feet.
Oh, I'm not catching that. I will float
What do you
down.
mean? What do you
Grab.
mean?
What do you?
Why
What do I
is it
mean?
so-
It just.
What is it? Why is it so fast? What do you
don't-
mean? What do you mean, baby? What do you mean?
Yay, homebrew creatures based off of movies and video games.
I'm gonna float down, grab my immovable rod, deactivate it, and then just turn around and start flying back towards where I hope my friends
So
still are.
by the time you pick up the immovable rod and you land back on the forest floor, they're there, like they are there with you.
Oh,
As the
Hey.
4 of you convene in this spot where that interaction just took place, you look on further down the path as you're like, oh, it's going that way. You look on down the path. Within 400 feet of you, you see the glow of the fire that Dross and Seraphine had seen to the west, away from the Hunter's Lodge.
Why is it going that way? I was gonna suggest that we go that way before all of the things happened, and things have happened in that direction, and now... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's railroad story plot. Okay.
Given the path that you have taken to get here, whatever this place is that has these fires burning roughly 400 feet away from you is now in between you and the Hunter's Lodge. You
Hey.
can go through, or you can take extra time to go around as darkness is quickly descending on you as the sun is now behind the mountains.
So,
That,
what
that'll
if
happen.
we just don't? Right? Like,
Okay, Laura Bailey.
like it's a video game, right? Like, what?
Definitely,
What's the worst that would happen if we just left this?
Can we
place?
fast travel, or are there mud crabs? Okay, like...
You cannot
you
sleep
want
here. There are
that-
enemies nearby.
All right. So we heading to this place then. We dealing
I
with that
vote-
nonsense.
I mean, we could sneak around it. Maybe.
Is that not
Okay.
is that not our destination?
Okay, so...
the lights or the hunter's lot? I don't.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. I'm so willing to risk exhaustion to just not go there and just haul ass to the Hunter's Lodge tonight.
Just
Like-
same. Just
I don't want
just
to be
go
in
around
these
then.
woods no more.
You ain't gotta tell me
I
twice.
don't want to be in these woods no more. I don't want to go to the town where that thing feels safe enough to run towards. I don't want to. Why is everything's green and I don't like it? Like,
All right, we
Green
going
like a
around then.
tambourine. All right.
let's go around the city, around this little encampment to the lodge.
We got our tickets for the long way round.
He needs a hospital. I need a priest. Let's get out of here.
Don't mean
So-
us enough.
So we're gonna go around and take the extra time, but we're gonna do it quickly.
Yes.
That seems to be the case.
We're gonna run.
All right. That is a valid option.
But quietly.
Run.
Yes, draw no attention to us.
Silent running, as they say.
All right.
I feel
Go
like
ahead
SpongeBob
and
right now, where they're just like, I'm just gonna keep walking this way. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna start
I like
running.
it, a D4.
Actually,
Running.
I'm gonna be running, sprinting.
All right. With that, I'm gonna need a group perception roll, please, to figure out what it is that we see, don't see, do notice, don't notice.
20.
14.
Yeah, 20.
25.
8.
27.
Net 24.
27.
Okay. So 27, 14, 8, and what was your
25.
sweet tea? 25? Okay.
25.
All right. As the 4 of you expeditiously find a path still through the forest, going around the brazen path before you. It's not actually brazers, but the firelit path before you, leading to something 400-ish plus feet away. You make your way around that, staying in the forest, trying not to be noticed, but while also moving as quickly as possible. Along the way, you see more runes carved into each of the trees. As you're moving, you see other people in between these trees, in between these runes. standing there, watching you. And you hear them chanting. Through the commotion, through the rush of running through here, hearing their chanting, you hear a consistent chant. Auga spretta, auga spretta, auga spretta. From
Can you just
behind
understand
them,
what's being said?
from behind them, you see this creature stand, looming over them, 45 feet tall. I've just posted it into the Tavern Hall in the W's Discord for everybody to see. Standing at 45
God,
feet
I'm
tall,
So good.
this creature looms over them, its glowing yellow eyes following you through the forest as you continue running. The chanting growing louder and louder with every step you take. Need a group survival check, please.
Oof. I got a 10.
Double up on that. 10.
Well,
That is a nat 20 for a 26.
Congratulations, you're the only one who did well.
I
He said
did
it was group. He said it was group.
perfectly mediocre.
You continue running, moving as fast as you can. Are we all moving like individually as fast as we can, or are we all moving at Drass's pace, considering he's the slowest member of the party?
I'd say we slug him on top of Seraphine and let us.
Yeah, I'm
run
2
as
foot
fast as-
nothing. Throw me on someone's shoulders. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
hop
What do you-
on, Chief. I got a strength score of 20. Let's go.
Do it, yes.
All right, fair enough. Okay. So you all start booking it through the forest.
For the sake of saying so, just in case, we're gonna say that this man is willingly grappled by me because I took the grappler feat. I don't lose any movement by holding on to him.
Works for me. You're just wearing him like a backpack on the chest.
Love it.
I have one of those little mom wraps on, and he's just tucked inside of it.
Kobold Bjorn. Got it.
Kobold Bjorn.
Love it. All right. So you continue on just booking it through the forest, and you start to hear it behind you. You hear a loud huff and a disembodied growl.
And a posture check.
I'm already in near perfect posture. Let me fix my feet real quick.
Oh, make me fix my posture. I wanted to sit like a shrimp.
Yeah. Grim. You're 6'7", act like it.
No,
I
he just moved
reclined
his
my
head.
chair. I reclined my...
Beautiful.
What is your posture? Horizontal.
What's your
All right.
posture? Somewhere along Stephen Hawking's.
Yeah, so you continue running forward. You hear... God damn it, Gibbs. You hear the disembodied growl coming from behind, and then you hear a loud stomping of hooves. You hear the cracking of branches, the breaking of trees. A quick look over your shoulder as you keep running. You see the tops of the trees swaying side to side as this thing is barreling through them behind you, trying to catch you.
Faster, we must go faster.
You keep running.
Running.
You keep
We
running.
better start running.
You keep running. You keep going. You make it to the edge of the forest, to a clearing of a field. At the top of the hill, you see the Hunter's Lodge. You keep running up the hill. You hear the hoofbeats stop. You turn around and you see this creature standing at the edge of the forest, huffing. You see its breath just evacuating its face, filling the air around it. As its breath hits the ground at its feet, the fresh grass outside the floor turns black. It stomps its hooves before it slowly recedes back into the forest.
Ah, Big Moss is afraid to leave the forest.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, running is always an option. Okay.
Yeah, we're going back into the lodge. Let's go.
Stoop kid's afraid to leave the stoop.
As you step foot through the lodge, your vision goes white. As it fades away, your bedroom comes back into view. You are sitting in your beanbag chair, controller in hand, rain on the window, dripping in sweat. You feel everything you just experienced, but you're sitting back in your room as yourself. Seraphine, Drass, Lyra, Noxiel, all sitting around a fire inside the Hunter's Lodge on the screen before you. Credits start to roll. You've finished your quest.
Man, 6'10", I really could use without the holes in the chest.
So, I'm gonna go take this to GameStop. I don't know about y'all, but that's
I wonder
enough
if it-
game in for me.
I wonder if I could have got a different ending. Let me play it again.
Okay, so like pause.
I still never
right?
managed to clip through the.
I was thinking the
wall.
same thing. I was like, had we not have started this game so late, I would 1000% be willing to run this game again with a different
for real.
ending. Okay,
For real.
really
Yeah.
embrace the Until Dawn aspect of it, and basically
Yes.
be like the stupid characters in the video games of being like, nah, let me go towards the creepy thing. Like, nah, let me do the actual thing. Like, because part of me feels very bad that like we were clearly set up for a fight and we were just like, how would we use our real human brains to not do this? We've all seen scary movies before. Everybody just like, nah, dog. Nah.
Look, I watched Cabin in the Woods enough times to know we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Listen. I got scared at signs. I don't watch scary movies. I don't do this shit, dude. Like, I don't fucking like.
Okay, so
See,
like,
I've never watched Cabin in the Woods, but I'm sure we could have done a better job than they did.
here's my hot take, right? If we do decide to do like a mulligan of this episode, I say that we start over in the initial cabin.
Yeah,
At-
can we, Dad? Can we?
at the-
Can we, Dad?
Load
At
save.
the
It's like a
episode-
save point.
Yeah.
At the same point, we all just wake up. I'm back in the fucking building again.
Not gonna lie, I'd be so down because I homebrewed made this creature,
It's terrifying.
and it would be interesting to see what happened in actual combat against it.
No,
down.
because
Oh,
like
I'm genuinely down.
because like looking at this picture that is in the dummies Discord. If you're not there, it's in the tavern hall. Let me throw up the link really quick, right?
You should go see it. It's really spoopy. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Okay. Like, first of all, this looks like the nightmarish version of a turducken on top of a moose. And I don't know what to do with that. Like, it looks like a turducken with frog legs. Like, what do you mean?
Would you like me to explain? Because I have lore behind it in terms of its original source material.
It's so spooky.
Okay, so original source material that this creature comes from, for why it looks like that, it is the offspring of a god and a giant. So it is, in its own way, a demigod. It has the amalgamation body of like its strength and stature and size of a moose, but its actual like limbs are more of that of like a demogorgon or the demodogs that like were loosely portrayed in Stranger Things. And then its head is actually two different human bodies that were put together in a almost human centipede style fashion. So it has arms in the front, feet in the back. The bodies were sewn together on top of one another. And then its face is the heads of those two beings. Each eye is the cranium of those two people, essentially.
This thing is the thing of nightmares. And I've played in Cody's games before. This is
His
horrifying.
body horror games. Oh my gosh.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I will say, I do think we actually owe it to our donators because they did donate to add cultists.
That they did.
Right.
Mhm.
So definitely.
Yes, thank you all for that. You added what would have been even more chaos had there been combat. I'm considering keeping those in for if we do, in fact, ever have our Mulligan episode.
Here's my hot take,
Just
right?
do.
Unfortunately.
Do it.
Here's my hot take, unfortunately. Because they were donated tonight, and we avoided combat completely tonight, we double it.
Double it and give it to the next game.
Gosh.
I can make that happen.
Oh man.
Bring
Double
it.
and give it to the next
Bring it
stream.
on.
I love that Sunfire's immediately like, yes! Like, boy, Faye, not you too, alright? Also, I need to read off a couple of these comments because they're making me giggle. I called it a turducken on a moose, and Reed said, moo cow pig turducken.
Ah!
Mook cow pig turducken.
Mook cow pig
My
turducken.
lord.
Faye
Demigorgonzola.
said,
Demigorgonzola?
the Demigorgonzola got me. Like,
Weird way to say demiglass. Alright.
Faye's trying to cause chaos. Everybody donate right now. Like,
I love that energy, Faye. Just, mwah. Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay.
Faye. Hey.
Yeah, that's good. Yes. Did you bring out the dad voice?
I brought out a certain type of voice.
Not the
for
dad
free.
voice, the daddy voice.
Not for free. Yeah.
Did you just use
if
the
I
big
had money
voice on me?
to, I would. Don't worry. Clearly this game is going to happen again as a mulligan, where you can still, even if, like, after Extra Life, quote-unquote, has ended, because I don't foresee this happening tomorrow or the next day, we will still have the link open for it, because you can donate to Extra Life whenever you want, if I understand that correctly.
Yeah, the donation page and everything stay up until December 31st at midnight. So
We will
For
still
tax
have
purposes,
this.
they have to.
Yeah, we will still have the link up. You can
Oh,
absolutely feel
Elastigirl.
free to do the thing. It all goes towards a good cause, and unfortunately that good cause results in possibly killing us. So, like...
it's very likely.
See, the fun part about it was that before everybody was just like, oh, Mulligan episode, let's actually fight at a different time when we have more time for it. I was about to share the creature page with you from my homebrew creation. I'm not doing that now.
Just getting a
Thank you
donation.
so much, Faye.
Yee, thank you.
That's fine, boy.
Nah, don't share it. Keep it a surprise.
It's 5 more, which since... If we're
It'll make it-
all in agreement of the double it and give it to the next person, that is 10 more. Meaning we are up to a grand total of 20 cultists.
This
Let's
is gonna be
go.
Plus 20
crazy.
cultists, there was a baseline to
I
start at.
guess.
So we have
That
40
is-
cultists
pause,
now?
Pause.
I
That is more than
didn't
5.
tell you the baseline number. I just said that it would now be plus 20 because of the donations.
Oh, I thought you were saying 20 plus
Wait.
20 cultists.
What in the
Yeah,
world?
baseline plus 20. The baseline I know. You guys don't know. You didn't actually go into the firelit area. You ran around
My
it.
goodness.
You saw faces of people as you ran by. You don't know if that was all of them.
You know what? It's
This
fine.
is true.
We got this, guys. We can beat
Oh,
them
100%.
all.
Easy.
Like, I want to fight
We
with
got
this
this.
character so bad
I
because of
so
the way that I
desperately wanna
built
fight with this
the way that I
character.
built this character. So like, part of me is actually a little devastated that we were really smart. Like, I built a character to be a murder hobo. Damn it! Like,
The one
I
time
was-
we don't
yeah.
play a smart character, we actually play smart.
right? What do you mean? What do you mean? I dumped charisma and intelligence for this character, and we survived. What do you mean? I built this character to hurt.
You guys want a little sneak peek?
Yes.
I don't want to keep it a secret, but
Oh my goodness.
All right,
What you
I will give you guys one hint.
What do we got?
This creature's lowest stat is an 18,
Good.
and
Let's
it's
go.
only
God,
for one.
sir.
let's go.
What do you mean?
Destroy us. Come on.
I just felt my heartbeat fall to my ass. What do you mean?
Right? Like, are you kidding? Good God.
Well,
It has one skill at 18. All of the rest are above 20.
Let's go.
And I'm not telling you which are which.
Absolutely
We don't need to know.
diabolical.
it's probably fine. Probably fine.
That's amazing.
No.
And thank you, chat, for giving us 20 plus cultists, ensuring our demise.
Oh yeah. It'll be great. It'll be fun.
Yeah, you know what? Reed actually brings up a good point. That thing has at least an 18 charisma.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Brother, I have an 8, and I look like my picture. Okay? Like, what do you mean?
It's cool. It's fine. It's
my
gonna be
gosh.
great.
So I
Alright.
suppose the only follow-up question then is, are we streaming this mulligan, or is this going to
We
be
should.
off
We
We
have to
absolutely
stream it.
should.
We have
to
to stream it.
yes.
They donated to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We owe
Okay.
it to them.
Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Like,
It'd be kind
I'm
of a-
down. I have no qualms against it. I was just double checking.
Yeah. Well, it'd
Yeah,
be,
but
it'd be
you're
a little jerky if they paid money to give us 20 extra cultists and they don't even get to see it.
Right. Oh my goodness. All
I
right.
am trying to
We do
find
gotta get going,
somebody.
though.
I'm trying to find
Yeah, I got
somebody
a
to raid.
24-hour stream starting in 6 hours.
Oh gosh. Okay,
I
yeah,
have
you need to
6
get some
hours of
rest.
work starting in 7 hours after being
And
up
I-
since 6 a.m. today,
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to
which at
crash.
this point was 19 hours ago.
If you don't have anyone to raid, I see Smoking Glue Guns and Pocket Dragon Pub online.
Whitney's name is literally just smoking glue guns, right? Like, there's no spaces, there's no stuff. It's...
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go hang out with her. Them. Pretty sure it's actually them. I lied. All right. Cool. So,
Thanks for being here, guys. You're
yeah.
all amazing.
thank you so much
I'll
for
make this.
coming and hanging out with us. You guys
Having a
obviously
beer.
will get another episode of this.
Of course.
I'm shitting my pants over it.
You might want to throw those pants away at this point.
I'm really mad. These are like my favorite pair of leggings too. This is stupid.
God
damn it.
Sorry.
Big hand
Keep the
to
joke
our
going.
guest, Sweet Tea. Thank you so much for joining us this time.
Yeah, thanks for
Looking
being here,
forward
my
to
guy.
playing
And I'm
Yeah,
so
thanks
looking
for
forward.
inviting me.
I'm so looking forward to getting you again. And I'm not even gonna lie. I might see, since we're having a mulligan episode, metagaming as fuck above board, being like, I may potentially see if we can get at least another person to come and hang out with us for it. Cause like, who knows? Maybe like the extra hand would be great. Okay.
We could
I mean,
use
you
more
know, who
help.
knows?
We could use
Yeah.
more help.
We could always
Could
use more
use
help.
another person.
Bearded Bard? Question mark.
I would be so down
Yeah.
for bearded.
Dude,
Oh.
that'd be amazing.
I mean, I know
Yeah,
he's
cool.
semi-dummies affiliated. He recently did the podcast with us, didn't he? And we're doing the whole like therapy sessions with him that we booked.
That's true.
Like we,
So, for those of you that don't know, the Bearded Bard has a like a podcast, right, ran by a elf and an orc that like have budding personalities, and they've been interviewing other people's PCs. I know Wingle has done one with them. I'm fairly certain Giz has done one with him as well. I've been meaning to reach out to Beardy, and I just keep forgetting about it.
Yeah,
it sounds like so much fun.
He reached out to me, and I said I was interested, but I never followed up, and I feel awful about it. I should reach back out to him.
We should. I actually think it would be really funny to have the entire Tallish Amity squad do.
That'd be
Yeah!
great.
It would be so fun.
All right. So, anyways, no promises. This is just a spitballing because we love to talk with all y'all. But thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you all for the donations. It's going to a great cause that we support with our whole ass. So by all means, let's keep sharing the love and join in this raid for smoking glue guns. Thank you all for indulging me with my craziness tonight. It's been so much fun, and I'm so glad
It was
I got to give you all
terrifying. Thanks
real
for being here.
Yeah.
We didn't even
I
we didn't even
need to
fight
use it.
anything, and I got scared. This is stupid, right?
It's all psychological. It's great.
But you all are amazing. Have the greatest of nights, days, whatever it's about to be for you in your time zone. We appreciate you all being here. Have
Love you guys.
the best time. Love you guys.
All of
Bye.
you.